Chrisean, what are you doing?
Oh, supporting hot chocolate teenage.
Period. Girl, they already hating.
Man.
Yeah, they gonna hate. It's okay.
She got the tea, don't you see? Spilling truth with every sip so free. Got the documents, got the receipts. Every story she completes. Grab your tea, it's a hot topic spree. Sipping truth with a side of glee. Box of chocolates, sweet and neat. Hot tea's here, take your seat.
Hot chocolate tea. You better put your best profile picture up, nigga. They should know who the fuck got the tea.
Period.
Let me go on hot chocolate page. She knows. Let me go and check on what they say. Cause I know you gonna post it. You like actually engage and help the engagement. Did you think this would go this far?
Good morning, everybody. I am so proud of myself because I am so sleepy. I almost said, you know what? I'm going to cancel. I'm going to postpone. I'm going to push it back. But then I said, you know what? Let me get up and let me do what I said I was going to do. So I'm so proud of me for real because, it's 8 a.m., y'all. I did this for y'all on the East Coast because y'all always complaining about me doing the late lives, but it still be early for me. But I definitely wanted to compensate you guys. So this is for the East Coasters. Good morning, sis.
Good morning. Good morning, chat.
Good morning. I am half asleep, but I'm awake. I'm about to put on some music for us so I can go get my hot chocolate. Everybody, drop your hot chocolate bars if you already got your hot chocolate or your coffee. If you don't, you're about to get a break so you can go ahead and get some of it. And we will be right back in just a moment. I'm going to put on some slow jams that I am going to have to edit out later, but it is okay. So let me play the music and I'll be right back. Let me share the screen. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, Rakia, Misty, Rita, Z, Ty, Miss Michelle, Capricorn, Sandra. Hey, Twitch. We live on Twitch too, guys, in case you didn't know. So good morning, Twitch. I can't see the chat, but I see some of you guys over there commenting. Good morning, Miss Mahogany, Grand Rising. Athena, Capricorn. Thank you, Miss Gina, for the early morning super chat. That was dope before the live even started. So shout out to you guys for the overwhelming love and support. I love that. Thank you so much. Definitely got a super chat goal as always. So definitely run it up, support the channel. I'm going to be right back while I go and get me something hot to drink. Because, yeah. We getting started today. We got to follow up. Then we got some new tea overnight. So yeah, let's get into it. Summer Walker is my favorite.
Turn your passion into your profession. Shopify makes it easy to...
Hi, I'm Dawn, and I run a company called Jotful. We make one-of-a-kind websites just like these.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I love the music. I hate that you can't really play the music without being demonetized with the video. But I'll go back in and edit it afterwards because I love the music. Echo, Missy.
That was nice.
I don't know if you got a
like
fan in the background, but you got to turn it down.
Yeah, other content.
I had to mute you because it was echo and I couldn't hear anything. Good morning, though. Thank you for pulling up. I want to just really catch up from last night. We really didn't get to finish last night. So I thought that was dope. You still echoing, Misty. I can hear me. Yeah, I can hear me and your speaker.
I don't know why it's not echoing. Okay, I'm gonna go mute. I'm sorry.
Misty,
yeah, so
just
last night. What you say,
I'm sorry, sis. I'm sorry. I was talking to Misty. Misty, if you have two applications open, I'm not sure if you have like your cell phone and like maybe the TV is something that's giving the echo. Just check the devices that you have open so
I
you
think
don't
she in
get
the
that
car, so
feedback.
it might be her connected to the car thing.
Okay.
So I would just disconnect from everything.
I'm not
Um,
connected to the car or nothing like that. I'm just making sure I'm out because I don't know why it's doing that though. It
It
doesn't do that
sounds
when I'm
better. It sounds
yeah, it
better.
no,
okay.
so you sound clear, but when I speak, I hear me through your speaker.
So
So
sis,
leave
maybe it's
out and
some
come back.
extra devices you have open.
Okay, let me drop down and try to come back.
Okay, yeah. So we basically are catching up from last night and just continuing the conversation. I don't know if everybody was here last night, but it was a really dope vibe because we just really was enjoying the good week. It was a great week. What did Deshae do? Somebody said, "Oops, Deshae." What did he do? Good morning, Mahogany. You didn't miss anything. We're just catching up, doing a review, and getting into majority of the content that we played, that we had to watch on Twitch. And it because it was so long and so much, a lot of us didn't get to actually give our opinions or speak towards it or anything. So just really getting caught up. Let me see if Misty's speaker working. Hey, Misty.
Hey babe, can you hear me now?
I definitely can hear you. You know your camera on? You cool with that?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
My hair
So
ain't
yeah,
my hair wrapped up.
where you headed?
Honey, I'm working. I got my client with me. We out here in these streets. But listen, I had so much fun watching my baby and her friends and everybody and the prayer life that she gaining and just everybody supporting her. Everybody can see the change. Everybody can see the growth in her. And Chrisean is that chick. You hear me?
Yeah, I love it too. I
Watch
love
it.
the reception. I love how a lot of the love is overweighing the hate. The hate's gonna still come at the end of the day. We already know that because there's just negative
Don't even
people
matter.
in the world. It doesn't matter how much you pray for them, how much you want better for them. They're just atheists. They're just evil. They're just negative spirited. They're just unhappy with themselves. There's so many different things that is wrong with people that we can't control. So don't be out here in these arguments. I mean, in these comments, arguing with these people. Let them say whatever they want. If you see them on my platforms anywhere saying anything, politely share their page to me. Don't just screenshot it. Share the page to me so that way I could click straight on the link that you shared with me from their page and I will delete them, block them, whatever I need to do. Because I don't want that negativity
Right.
on my page.
Yeah.
An opinion is
Right.
cool when it's not, something negative about a child or you're just dragging my girl because unfortunately I'm not allowing any slander. I don't care how you feel about it. You can call it one-sided, bias, whatever. It is what it is. That's what it's gonna be. You should already know when you're coming over here what it is. Period. So, good morning, Elizabeth. Definitely want to show the chat some love.
They just need
Let
to
me make
stop
sure
the
I put in
hating on everything. But you know what? The hate don't even matter anymore. Like she already know what's up. She happy. She growing. And I'm like, they hate on me. I just understand hate, and I'm just like, people just whatever.
hmm
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So when
we're
people
not
get to
even.
talking
I'm
about
not
that, I be
even
like,
as
I
good
really
as
don't even
her, and I
care about
receive
that.
hate for no reason. So I definitely get it. Nobody wants to be bothered with all that negativity and giving
And
them too
and
much
you and you
attention.
you know when people just full of demons when they be hating on people that's nice because I don't even know why people be hating on you like that. You ain't. I know you ain't did nothing to nobody. You might have said you might have shared something or had your opinion on something or that they didn't feel like they agreed to, and that's validation to make somebody not like you. If you don't like me for that, then something wrong with your heart. Something wrong with
Absolutely.
your heart. So whatever. Because I
Yep.
think you're sweet as pie, and you're doing your
Thank
thing, and they
you.
mad because Chrisean is repping you out here in these
And real
streets,
mad. Yeah,
and
real mad. Clock it. Come
the
on,
internet,
clock it.
they mad. We know what's up. We ain't nobody stupid to dislike you for what? Because a celebrity, a real big celebrity, She killing the Kardashians. She killing everybody. Whatever.
Yeah, for
Let
real.
them
Good
grow up.
morning, Mahogany. You on the stage. Good morning.
But instead of them hating, they should congratulate and take notes and know that the way you get to Chrisean Hart is not by hating and doing negative things, but truly being a supporter, loving her and everything that comes along with her. So if they were smart, they would take a few notes out of Sis' book and say to
Yeah.
themselves,
Mm-hmm.
okay, she doesn't like the division between the content creators. She doesn't like all of that. So people
She
be
don't.
trying to figure out how Sis get all the love, because no matter what people say and feel about her, she still embraces them. She still welcomes them to come over, whether Chrisean is in the, chat or on live with us or not. She always welcome everybody. And Chrisean sees that and she knows that and she loves that. And that's why she pours all her love out on hot tea, hot chocolate. So for whoever's in the bushes, if you want the love from Chrisean, you got to participate. You can't be a hater. You got to participate. Come together as one, as a family, because if you love Chrisean, you know Chrisean is love.
Period.
My baby even said last night, well, on her, not last night, but on the thing when that girl came up and she tried to start talking about Chrisean, and she was like, "Oh, she's so cute," you know what I'm saying? He's like, hold on, you ain't about to be talking about Chrisean. You ain't about to be coming up here on my platform talking about Chrisean. Who are you? And he just blocked her, whatever. So I thought that was cute that he had her back and for the world to see. Yeah, all other content creators, they really do love Chrisean. They got love for Chrisean. She ain't over there for no other reason because they got love for her and she's a celebrity and they giving her respect. She got people wanting to cry. She got people actually want to change their lives, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She really
We
do.
talked
All
about
the
that
boys,
last
she was
night
touching
because
everybody.
so I know you guys may know, but I made a content wish list. I always talk about it because there's still things on the content wish list that I need, but I still am getting majority of the things, and I do appreciate that. And I ended up throwing a Bible on there, and a lot of people was like, "Why the heck you got a Bible on your content wish list? Have you not been feeling the energy? Have you not been hearing that every time we go live, that God is in the room? We can't even ignore it. We can't even ignore it. It's like an elephant in the room, you know." We literally hear him, feel him, see him. We feel the connection. It brings us all together. We all are learning as we're going and things like that. And we're having forgiving hearts, you know. And when your heart posture is in the right place, God is going to bless you. It doesn't matter what you did in the past. It doesn't matter how nobody feel about you. It doesn't matter what their opinion is of you or whatever, because God is a forgiving God. So if you can't be forgiven like God and God like, then you got to understand that you ain't all that Christian-y like you try to make yourself be. So
and you're
at
not.
the end of the day, I'm not even dwelling on any negative or any haters, because at the end of the day, I'm like I said, like I posted last night, the only way I'm gonna lose my position is if I give it up. That's the only way. So I ain't giving nothing up, and everybody's just gonna have to either fall in line or not, you know. So let me
crazy is God is using you in a major way too.
She sounded like an evangelist to me. I don't know what y'all
Come
talking
on,
about.
I'm trying to say it. I'm
She
trying
sounded
to
like an
interrupt,
evangelist to me. Let me find out. Let me find
It ain't even
out.
Sunday, chocolate. It ain't even Sunday yet. You giving us the gems.
She's
What's
giving
that?
them the word. She's giving them the word early.
The fruit. You giving us fruit. Come on, give us some fruit.
Yes. Okay, let me
and I'm telling you, God is definitely using me, because
Yes.
I be feeling like, you know, I'm not as strong in my word as I should or could be. And I've been slacking.
And change your language.
And he's been
and change your language, because you're not strong in your word yet. You're still in transition and he's developing you. Right now, what God has done is he's used Chrisean, a young girl whose first word was hallelujah, which is the highest of praise. And look at her baby's words. Thank you, God. What was he thanking her for? What was he thanking God for? Come on now, look at it. And to be honest, hot tea, hot chocolate in chat room. It was all a part of her journey. Even who she was birthed
Mhm.
with, even who her siblings is
Mhm.
for. Because there's a blessing
Mhm.
on each one of her siblings' lives. You know, the thing that God gives us is freedom of choice. That choice.
Mm-hmm.
So, and she realized it. I remember you made a post and I had said something about, I said, God is going to use this time. If you go back in your post and look at all my remarks, I said, he's going to use her. He needed to separate her.
She's brought a
Go.
community. She's got a
She
community of
had,
supporters.
she
Eh,
had,
yeah, she
but,
got it. She have it. It is her. She
but
brought
he's
a
just
community of
starting it.
believers. She got people that didn't even understand who God is, wanting to know who God is. She's brought a community. She's like a real
Exactly.
shepherd.
But you know
She's
what?
like a little shepherd.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something. Once y'all start to delve into the Bible, God didn't use it was the priest. It was the religious people in the Bible who turned Jesus away. He used the prostitutes.
Mm-hmm.
He used the murderers. He used people
Mm-hmm.
that went against the grain. And for all these religious people who were talking and judging Chrisean, you understand? It just boggles me because he's going to use her. And the beauty about that is I love her development. I love it because it was meant for everybody to watch it. It was meant for
Absolutely.
everybody to see this
Mm-hmm.
development. So, and he's in the beauty, and I keep on saying beauty because she's getting beauty for her ashes. Oh my Lord, is because people get to witness it. And through her, so many souls is just beginning. Her journey is just starting. And that's why when you were getting your hot chocolate, I said, it's my, you know, I know she loves Jonathan and I believe he loves her too. It's just that he doesn't know how to love. And the reason why he can't let her go is because he knows she loves him, but she needs to allow him to come out and to earn her love, and that he needs to earn that. And I love the fact that she took her power back from him. Oh my Lord, I love that. I'm a Pisces just like Sean is, and sometimes we love to love, and but I love that whole, I
Mm-hmm.
love watching that whole live, that Twitch stuff, because that boy really likes her. But he's very respectful because he knows his place. He's not going to violate that space that her and Jonathan has. And it's nothing, it's not like he don't want smoke, because I believe he'll go against Jonathan. It has everything to do with Chrisean and how he respects her. So it has everything to do in how he respects and he truly likes her. So I told you what I was going to school for, right? Hot tea, hot chocolate.
No, you didn't tell me.
Girl, okay, I don't need to. So I'm going to school. I'm for MSW, social work. So my thing
Oh.
is, yeah. So that's when I say you won't see me for days, but so I'm getting MSW, trauma, psychology, addiction, mental health. That's my thing. That's always been my thing. So I read certain things and I look at behaviors and I was like, oh, this boy love Chrisean. And I said, and this is why I know when you see me on the chat, I'm like, Karlissa, she has undiagnosed psychosis. She had, and I be trying not to diagnose, and I'm like, oh, you need help. Oh, you see this. So hear me. So you always see me. I kind of try not to prejudge, and I try to stay neutral and try to say stuff, except for when they talk about CJP. We're not doing that. I'm sorry, he's a baby, but I try to stay neutral. But I just wish Sean. I'm happy in her development. I'm happy in her
I
journey.
am too.
But I just
I
want
know he
her,
has so much
make him
room to
work.
grow,
Make him work.
and she is
Make him work.
definitely doing a great job with
Yeah.
her transitioning and her growth and things like that. So I'm proud of her. And I'm glad you
Mm-hmm.
mentioned Karlissa because someone sent me this video and I
Mm.
thought it was so funny. I
Oh.
guess she went over to her husband's family's house and they were playing
Mm-hmm.
Chrisean and
Oh,
she
I
was over
see that.
there forced to vibe with him because she's a fan, like we know. She just needs to continue what she's doing, because right now she's doing okay. I will admit that. Like, she's not been saying too much of nothing. She still has her moments. I know that everybody sees her every now and then, like teeter-tottering, but we got to be honest. We got to be honest. There has been a shift everywhere in the sector. There's been a shift. You can feel it. You can see it. We haven't even been seeing so much of the negativity. Even though they're still posting it, we don't even see it. We're not even engaging. We're not even able to keep up with it like we usually do. Usually it was a nonstop, ongoing fight, where we had to constantly debunk and answer, and like, we don't even care. We don't even care. We don't even see it. Nobody's sending it to me. So I love that for us. So Karlissa, she has been quiet, she ain't been really saying too much, but she still got to throw in something about Chrisean, whether it's to pretending like she's a fan or, acting like she cares so much. I don't know if she does or if she doesn't. Everybody.
Okay, so I'm here with my husband's family, and apparently they are Chrisean Rock fans. So I'm just going with the flow. They keep on touching me. Okay, so I'm here with my husband.
That was so funny to me because, girl, it's definitely a vibe. And we know that you love Chrisean. You just don't want to show it because you're so jealous of the relationship that her and your son has. But that's not her fault. You got to work on, being respectful towards this man's wife so that you guys can all get along. And whether they're going to be together or not, at the end of the day, they still have a child together. So you got to respect the child. You got to respect the origins of what they're building, however it goes. So I hope that things continue to move positive with her and just everybody, period. So that will be good. Good morning, Ree. Good morning, Pinky Girl. Good morning. Good morning, sis. Voice of Reason. Good morning. Good morning. You made it. So proud of you. And I need you to hit that link, ma'am. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. I hit you in your inbox to be your alarm, my sister, Voice of Reason. So I hope you got that, because I was definitely trying to help you
She's
up
probably
this morning.
just turning over on us, but I'm glad to see her in here. She always makes me so happy when I see her here. So Mr. Sappho's family, they are forcing that hand, and I love that for her. So we're gonna hop back into a lot of the stream stuff that we got to see yesterday. On the stream, well, not just yesterday, because the stream was what, Thursday and Wednesday, right? Or was it Tuesday and Wednesday? It's Thursday and Wednesday. When was it? When was Deshae's stream? Thursday? I don't know. We've been up so long streaming. I don't even know what day it is.
It was
All
Thursday
right.
because today is Saturday. Yesterday it was no stream. So it was
Okay.
Thursday.
It was definitely Thursday. All right. Just want to make sure. So Chrisean spoke on the Baddies Africa cast and the people that she liked. So I wanted to talk about that because she liked some of the people that I like too. So let me go ahead and play the clip and then we'll talk about it.
Like from Baddies, and then Scotty, Roly, Taylor. I like Pretty P, like Summer. Only girl I really like from Baddies, and then Scotty, Roly, Taylor. I like Pretty P, like Summer.
Now, I do like Summer, Stunna, of course. I like Scotty. Jayla, I used to like her, but I don't know. It's something about her that I don't like no more. And Roly is just Roly. Like, I like Roly because she live in Vegas. I guess that's the only reason. I don't have any other reason. I just like her because she live in Vegas. That's really it. But I'm not like a huge Roly fan or nothing. I just like her. I don't even know nothing else to say. I'm not even a big Baddies watcher at all. Like, once Chrisean left, I barely watch it. Like, I tried watching Baddies Midwest for the first couple episodes, but I couldn't keep up because it's just too much. Like, it's too toxic, like for real. Like it triggers me because I'm a fighter sometimes, and I don't need that energy because all it does is make me angry. Like when I see certain things or somebody getting bullied or something like that, it make me want to jump in, and then I get all moved. So I was like, I ain't gonna watch it that much. So I didn't. But yeah, I like that Chrisean is, voicing her opinion on the baddies and things like that. I thought that was dope. So some page wrote Chrisean Rock put hands on dude that disrespected DDG's little sister TT at Coachella 3 weeks ago. She did not put hands on nobody. So stop lying. But it was funny. It was all in a joking manner. So I am going to play the clip just because the narrative is out there, and I just want everybody to see the clip for themselves and the reason why and behind it, because I didn't even know what was going on. I thought it was something that had happened in the moment, but apparently it was from a week ago or a couple weeks ago, whatever the case may have been.
Deshae first did a stream with Chrisean Rock, and somehow.
So this is his sister. So this is DDG's sister TT, and I guess the guy who was at the thing seen her hair and said something about it, and he tells her it looks like she's gonna shoot a Lil Kim video.
No, get on your back. You don't get on my friend like that.
100%. I'm about to get on your friend.
No.
She look good in it though.
So that's what you need to come up to her and say.
I'm not a regular ass nigga. I don't like, oh, I love you, babe. You look good. Hey. I'd be like, you look weird.
That was rude, broke boy.
Apologize right now. Apologize right now.
People love blowing things out of proportion. It wasn't even all that. It was just literally a little funny moment. Everybody needs to relax. Relax. Everybody calm down. In my Shay voice. But good morning, everybody that's pulling up. Hey, sis. Good morning. You on the stage?
Good morning, fruities.
Good morning.
No
good
business
morning.
Up this early. You know I must love y'all if I'm up this early talking to you.
Oh my God, sis. I almost canceled the whole thing. I'm not even gonna lie, because I was like, bro, I woke up at 7:40 and I'm like, it's so early. Like, how in the world I'm gonna do this? And I cannot believe that I just decided to keep going, So kudos to me. W Hot Chocolates in the chat, please, because this was hard. It's 3 hours ahead for me. So it's 8:30 a.m. Everybody's still asleep. Everybody's still asleep.
I'm everybody.
Hey, Marty. Hey,
Hey, I just wanted to say hi to you, and I'm so glad you are feeling better.
Hey, Pink.
I'm so glad
Thank you so much, Marty. Yeah, I'm feeling much better. Much better. I'm still working on getting 100%. My breathing seems like it's a little off, but I'm okay because they gave me some albuterol for the nebulizer. So I just need to use that. And I probably need to take the rest of the antibiotics because I did stop. I'm not even going to hold you.
Oh, no, ma'am.
5 days, I was done with all of that.
Didn't I
Girl, if you don't take them antibiotics.
Sick again. You can't play with
Not too much on Brittany.
See,
no,
now
being hard-headed. Get her, y'all. Get her.
Now you finna get a whooping because everybody on the panel finna get you, ma'am.
Tree. Get her. When you got a lot of medical professionals on this live here,
y'all, I
you
hate
played a dangerous
medication.
game. Come on now. You gotta take your meds.
Girl.
All right,
She's like, confession.
Off the stage.
Confession time. I didn't finish my antibiotics.
Get her, y'all. Get her. Good morning.
And when you get
And when you get off here, you better make sure you take it and continue drinking plenty of fluids, young lady.
Yes, ma'am. I am. I'm gonna do it.
Wait till Love and
She's
War
not
gonna
gonna
get you. Watch.
do it,
Love
but
and
it's
War gonna
okay.
get you. I don't even gotta get you. Love and War gonna get you.
Girl.
She don't even know. I've been lying to her, so she ain't here, so she don't know. So whoever tell her and
I'm
snitch,
gonna tell her.
that's
Me,
I'm gonna
on.
go.
me,
I'm gonna
That's
go tell
I'm
her.
snitching.
whoever. I'm whoever because I'm
Snitches get
telling.
I'm gonna
stitches.
go tell her.
It's not snitching
Did
when I'm
she say?
telling you I'm a tell.
Did she say snitch? We are civilians, honey. We gonna snitch.
Snitch.
Y'all are
We
being
gonna
very
snitch.
informants right now.
Yes, I'm super green. Super green. Thank you.
Yes,
Super
super
green.
green.
Listen here, I'm not, and I'm telling you up front. I'm telling, so this way it's no surprise that you know up
No,
front. I'm
D
telling.
said the pills is big. You feel me? Like, see? Ah, y'all don't understand.
Girl,
Ma'am,
you
don't,
put it
ma'am.
put it in some
That little,
applesauce and just swallow it, girl. Because I hope you
that
ain't
little
chewing
pill,
applesauce.
cut it out. If you up here try, if you don't take that pill, wait till I get you later. I'm gonna get you.
Just breathe
Okay,
through your
okay.
nose and swallow. Breathe through your nose and swallow.
That's
Just
it.
breathe through your nose.
Mm-hmm.
That's how my daughter is. She cannot stand taking medicine.
Yep. It's
I'm gonna
mind
take
over
it.
matter. Breathe through your nose and swallow.
I love y'all. I was not gonna kick y'all off, so nobody need to be clipping that up saying that I was being mean to my friends, because I would never.
Cause you know
I'm
they
just
will.
talking. I do not have
You
the
know they
energy
will.
or the boldness to kick everybody on here off, and I love all these ladies.
You know,
They gonna
when
put
you
it
would
on
have had the
TikTok,
energy
honey.
when you finished the antibiotics, you would have had the energy.
Oh,
But
see, all right, I'm out of here. Y'all have it. Run the show. I'm gone. I'm gone.
Thank you, Pink, for saying that because I was gonna say it, but I didn't want to keep getting
That's
on her.
cold
Mhm.
blooded. See,
All
and I
right.
was trying to
Not
be
too
nice.
much on my sis. Not too much on my
Yeah,
sis.
why
You
y'all
had
doing me
enough.
like that this early? Y'all know I'm half
Because we
asleep,
love you. Because we love you.
Shout out to
and I got to
everybody on the
talk.
panel. Good morning, ladies. High powered ladies
Good
on the
morning,
panel.
beautiful. Good
Yes.
Good
morning.
morning, Pinky. Good morning.
Yes. Ladies with
Pinky.
YouTube channels and IG channels. Shout out
Yes.
to y'all.
Yes,
Yes.
definitely. Shout
Good
out to
morning.
everybody up here, all these hardworking ladies, and all of the support that y'all give. And I want to make sure that I'm supporting y'all right back. So make sure that when you get down off the stage, you're dropping your link in the chat. We're going to shout you out. Make sure that everybody gets their love and spread it all over because, baby, we need everybody to be taking turns. Like, there's a whole 24 hours in a day. If I go live for 2 hours, who's going live right after me? And then who's going live after that? Like we be wanting to be live all day anyway. So let's line it up to where it's a schedule on who goes first, second, third. Let's line it up. That way when I'm done, my bro Z Banga taught me this. We drop when I'm finishing up,
Mm-hmm.
somebody drop their link and we send everybody over there because a lot of us be not ready to go anyway. So if we're going to finish up the conversation on somebody else's panel, I think that that's a dope idea and it shares the love for everybody because people try to make it seem like I'm just so selfish, but I know that my real ones know that I've never been selfish. I've always shared the love. I've always shouted people out. I've always been very warming and welcoming to everybody. So I just want to make sure that you ladies are getting that love that you deserve because y'all support me for sure. So definitely want to make sure
Mm-hmm.
y'all get y'all time.
That's a fact. And
Yes,
shout out to the
yes.
bro. Shout out to Z Banger. Y'all throw some bombs in the chat for my bro. That's the bro
Yeah,
right
shout out to
there.
bro. I'm pretty
Mm-hmm.
sure he knocked out right now,
Yes.
but
Oh, for
he
Make it
sure.
definitely
known.
has taught me a lot and helped me along the way. He's been very motivational. Times when I was like, I hate YouTube. I don't want to get on YouTube. I don't want to be talking. He was like, sis, they want you on YouTube. You need to get on YouTube.
Of
They're using all your
course.
content on YouTube. How you not gonna be on YouTube, but all your content
Mm-hmm.
is on YouTube? He was like, when they're talking about Chrisean, they're most likely using your content. So why are you not doing it yourself? And I'm like, you know what? You're making sense. And then you got Royalty World. She's telling me the same thing. And she's
Yep.
like, you need to get your butt on YouTube. You supposed to be as big as I am on YouTube. So let's get it. So I
Yeah.
definitely support everybody with the push and the help with getting through this because it's not easy. You're open to a lot of scrutiny when you're talking for a long period of time. And then you're also open to a lot of scrutiny when you allow others to come up and people speak their opinion and they think that it's you speaking because they can't see or they don't know who's talking and things like that. But I'm okay with
Absolutely.
everybody having their own opinion, you know? So as long as you're not saying anything just too much, I'm gonna let you do whatever you want to do, and then we're gonna move on because everybody's entitled to
Hmm.
feel however they want to feel. So that's enough of the sentimental stuff. Definitely love you coming up, and I wanted to get into a part of the stream that happened. So the day before, so when Chrisean was live with Deshae, they were on TikTok and they went to some girl's stream and they were like, we're gonna join random people's live or whatever. And then the girl, people in the chat was like, Chrisean and Deshae's trying to join your live. She thought everybody was joking and she was like, whatever, who cares? I don't care, or something she said like that. But I guess afterwards she was so sick. She was embarrassed. She didn't know. She was apologetic, and nobody really got to see that part because we were still streaming all those that time that she kept. We didn't even know who she was actually. So somebody, I don't know if this is her on a fake page. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I don't know what it is, but somebody reached out to me, said she felt so bad and she was sorry, sent me this little clip, then told me that they just responding right now telling me that she responded to them 20 minutes ago. So I'm gonna play the little clip that they sent me, and then I'm gonna go see what they said, and I'm showing all the messages because I don't care because I don't know if it's her and it's
I'm embarrassed. I'm finna get up off here.
so yeah, that's her.
I'm embarrassed. I'm
I
finna
guess
get
she
up
was
off.
embarrassed because she was popping it like she didn't care. So let's see what they said. Let me see.
Girl, that story was so confusing, but I'm just listening to whatever clips and stuff.
She
Okay.
didn't.
Yeah.
She didn't know that they was coming.
They were
I
trying
think
to
she thought
join
they were
her
trolling
live.
her. I think
Yeah,
she
they were
thought the whole
trying to
chat was
join her.
trolling
They were
her.
joining random people's
Okay.
TikTok lives. But
Okay.
went before they were on the way, Chrisean was like, go let her know that we trying to join her live because she hadn't added them yet. So
I got
somebody
you.
wrote
They were trying
her.
to tell her.
Yeah, they was trying to tell her, and she was like, "Man, whatever. Who cares? Like, I don't care," because she didn't believe him. And then once she really did believe, like, look at her right now. She's not even accepting her blessings at this point. Like, the person wrote to them and said, "Hi, just messaged you because a T page will go live today covering subjects also pertaining to Chrisean, and she said she will cover your live today. So here's the link." And she sent her my link. She said you can go up if you want, and Chrisean will see it. She said you cap. She said her page name on Instagram is Chocolate MUA. You can see her YouTube from there. Girl, ain't
Bless
nobody
her heart.
about to be chasing you down to try to help you. You should have never been so unwarming. So at the
Can
end of
I
the day, just
just wanted to interject real quick. She might not be privy to what's going on. Like, some people are part of the circus thing, so they know. They're like, oh, okay, yeah, cool. But if she's on the outside, a lot of people don't understand,
yeah,
like, that's a real thing. You know what I'm saying? So is she one of those people that's just completely on the outside with no idea that you exist, your channel exists, and Chrisean actually talks to regular people?
right. She may not understand, but it's like, come on now, you gotta go check if they're giving you the links and the names and all of this. You gotta go do your due diligence. You done already messed
Yeah.
up once, and you see that that was real. So
Hmm.
obviously, you should be like, okay, maybe something's kind of this is pulling at me. But at the same
Yeah.
time, I'm gonna just find her. I'm gonna reach out to the girl.
Hmm.
You just motivated me to do it, so whatever. Let me just.
Right, because people troll so bad, so
You
it's
get on my
sometimes
That's
nerves.
what I was
it's
saying.
hard.
I
Yeah,
think she
sometimes it's
thought they
hard
were
to just
trolling
trust
her.
it. Right.
I think she thought they was trolling her and she didn't want to be too
Mm-hmm.
emoting. And then they were like,
Right.
haha, you thought Chrisean was coming, blah, blah, blah.
Exactly.
I think she just thought they were trolling her.
Mm-hmm. Because some people don't
Let
want to
me
be
try to
like
find
labeled as
her.
fanned out and stuff, So it's
Right.
like I
So
don't know what to believe.
so real quick. So
K
I
doll
reposted. I
AHO.
I reposted a young lady on my page who was on TikTok. She was talking about the stream, the scene where Chrisean was on the horse. And she was basically saying, Chrisean she gonna answer that phone for Blue anywhere she at and anything she's doing. Well, while she was, saying her little spill, Chrisean commented inside of her comments and was like, facts. She was so like overjoyed, like overwhelmed, like, oh my God. And I reposted the second thing that she said. She was like, if Chrisean see this, I just want her to know. And I reposted it in my story. And guess what? Chrisean seen it because Chrisean looked at my story and got the girl's message. So people just have to, I understand that, everybody is not privy to know like Chrisean is that person, but people just gotta, like everyone's saying, just receive your blessings. Another
Mm-hmm.
quick thing, Pastor Mike, I put a clip in my story about him. It was 3 girls on TikTok, and they were gonna come off TikTok, and they kept debating, no, I'm gonna stay, I'm gonna go, and they stayed, and he came through their live, and whatever the biggest bomb that you could give, he gave the biggest bomb on their lives. So I think that's like $100 or a little over. So people just have to be, they just have to open up their mind and their heart when they are on social media. Everything is not about trolling. You never know when your blessing is going to come through. Just that little blessing with Kashawn commenting in the young lady's comments, she was just like, it meant like a money to her. She was overjoyed. So that's just a little something for the people in the comments down listening in the chat. You never know when Christiana's going to stop by and, say a kind word or respond to what you're saying. Just got to be open and, listening.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Yep.
want to add something to that too. Like a lot of people, they'll see that she might watch my story. She might watch your story. She watches this story. And some people say, oh, this, that, and the third. So everybody has their own reasons, right? I feel like when she opens up her social media to look at stuff, it's enough ugly stuff out there. So whenever I'm posting positive stuff about her, I try to remember to tag her in it so that she's flooded with a lot of positivity before she gets even a chance to see any of that negative stuff about her. I realize a lot of people do that. So W y'all, if y'all are doing that too. If you're doing something supportive and you're tagging her, shout out to y'all, because she gets up and checks her socials, and I'm sure she sees enough negativity already. So people tagging her in positive stuff, let's flood her with that so she doesn't even get to see that stuff.
Yeah, I agree. Enter a valid validation code. Look, I'm sleepy now. Got time for all this. See, I'm going out of the way to make sure that I get this girl a contact. So I hope that
Well,
she sees it.
shout out to you, sis, because
Right.
sometimes it's necessary to go above and beyond. Like the girl said, she feel embarrassed. She didn't mean to really say all that stuff that she was saying. She didn't know Krishan was really listening. Krishan thought it was cute and funny, but I hope that she is able to be found, and I hope that she's able to really say what she really want to say, and I hope we find her.
I think this is a good opportunity to build, because this is a community of sisterhoods. I don't have a podcast, even though Banger was like, sis, you need to start. And I was like, I don't have time. But for those, my name may look familiar because all y'all names look familiar. And if you know me, when I have time, I'm always commenting on y'all lines. And, when I'm available or afterwards, I'm always on there.
That's
But
one thing about this sector. A lot of people are familiar with each other because we see each other in the streets. That's one of our favorite little sayings. Like, I be seeing you in the streets. So everybody definitely recognizes and notices each other, and I love that for us.
I
yeah,
definitely do. I
this
pay
is,
attention to people who are active in my comments. I
mm-hmm,
answer my DMs.
you sure
Sometimes they're
do.
overwhelming. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes it's overwhelming. and I will get up and be like, ooh, I'm gonna get to that later. If I look and I have 65 DMs, I'm sorry to anybody who's a new person. I'm gonna check the DMs for my regulars first. I'm gonna make my coffee, but I do my best to get to everybody.
Self-care. We get it. My thing is that this is a good, and I'm gonna say fellowship. And the reason why I chose fellowship is because of everybody is building
I'm
on
gonna
their
pass
faith.
back.
So everybody is starting to build on their faith. And the way Hot Chocolate is adamant about finding who this young lady is, because she's basically, I see it as though Hot Chocolate is going to say, no, this is a real thing. And she's basically going to show her and take her under her wing. That's what I see. I don't know. I could be wrong. But the way, because I'm one of the day ones with hot tea, hot chocolate. Because I was like, who is she? Damn, she go hard for Sean. Even though I know her name is Brittany, I still feel comfortable as calling her hot tea, hot chocolate. But I've been there and I seen the development. I seen it, and I even seen when she was going through her little depressed mode and people was attacking her, and I just send a message. I was like, I gotta uplift her. So Sean needs that too, because she goes through a lot. So if we can send her positive affirmations, that will be cool. And in reference to this girl and to this community fellowship, if you guys can get it and just follow each other, I'm trying to put together, unbeknownst, put together something to where all you guys have like something, I don't know, hot tea, hot chocolate. Brittany, you know how I'm like, oh, you should do this, you should do this, try this, try this, try this. She knows I'm always sending her little things. But this is a little not a little, excuse me. This is a community, a fellowship where you guys are all doing podcasts and other things. I don't know if everybody here is Black, but a BIPOC community, people of color, Black, Indigenous people of color, are banding together to make all the entrepreneurs, and y'all all are following each other. This is something that y'all can band together and start and help other young people who are starting.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a potential, and because I'm all about entrepreneurship, a potentially can be something that you guys can start and make it into something bigger. You understand what I'm saying? So
Amen.
yeah,
Amen.
right. This is something, and this is also because you have the evangelist Brittany, which I'm just putting it out there. I'm prophesying. Hello. So yes.
Amen
So
to
this
that.
is yes, because the same way, because Chrisean, as we all know, she'll get up there and do a Bible study. And how do you know she won't participate in that?
Amen.
Hel-
Amen. We could definitely take this on the road. Krishan had made a gesture that we should meet up one day in New York, and she definitely said that, over in Cali as well, but just meet for, dinner, lunch, whatever.
Mm,
But I could definitely see us going on the road, definitely also bringing lots of other young ladies
mm, mm.
to
Definitely.
us, and
The-
definitely letting people know that it's
I'm a strategist. That's what my other
So
degree is in.
here it is,
And
guys.
for
Okay.
I
sure.
did message her. I couldn't get logged in on the desktop because I do not never know any passwords or
It's
nothing.
okay. It's early
That's
Saturday
not good. But
morning.
I did write her. I sent her this message here, and then just basically letting her know I was trying to reach her. She didn't believe the people, so here I am, trying to reach you. And then I also commented and I told her to check her DM. So if some of you guys want to go over there and just kind of send a head nod as well, because the more people, she'll most likely take
Mm-hmm.
heed to it, and then we can try to get her over here just so she can have an opportunity to speak towards everything. So that is her TikTok name, K Doll a hoe. I don't know why. I mean, hopefully it's something else. Kadala
K
hoe.
Dollar Ho.
I don't know.
K Dollar Ho.
K Dollar. K Dollar hoe.
K Dollar
Okay,
Ho.
girl.
I
Okay.
mean,
Okay.
She said, "Daho."
I don't know what's going on. It's early, girl. It's
She did
early.
break it
Sorry,
down.
girl.
She was
That's not
like
your
K
name. I'm
the
sorry.
Ho.
K Dollar hoe. So whatever. Get over here, girl. We trying to find you. Like, come on now. This is your chance. So I hope she sees this and somebody sends her the clip. Something. It'll work out. And if
Yeah, you
not,
did your
then
due
we tried.
diligence.
So moving right along. J Dollar, we definitely tried. So I'm gonna go over here because I do want to. Anything y'all want to discuss that we didn't get to discuss?
I haven't seen the stream, so I'm just
It's a
catching up
lot,
on
but
clips.
you haven't
But
seen
shout out
it.
to Deshae. Yeah, cause I wasn't in town. I'm just now getting back home because I had to go to a funeral out of town. And if anybody saw, cause like I was saying, I have my YouTube and I'm on Tyron's YouTube a lot too. We do like long streams. If anybody is up any time of the night or whatever, and you want to just hop on and see somebody stream talking about this, talking about some other stuff, it's grown folks' life. Hop on my channel, Tyron's channel, whatever. But yeah, I was up north, so I didn't get a chance to see the stream. But shout out to Deshae for
Oh my God! So Karlissa
this
popping it.
meetup.
Here
What?
she goes. I take back everything I said about her bald headed ass.
No.
See, see. That's what I be talking about. Here she go. So I guess she's mad because Blueface Blueface and Chrisean was having words about her and him on the phone or whatever. They do the same thing to each other. It's their business. So mind your business. Why are you in these people's business? So here she go making a comment. Imagine your son being mad that you still posting everything since he was a kid, and then you see him being made a fool of for clout from behind the walls that wasn't even his business to get there.
What?
This what you get, Blueface baby. Now see, what is she even talking about?
That is ridiculous. He
She
called
don't know
while she
when to
was
quit.
right. He called when she was streaming. What is she supposed to do? And made a
What does
fool
that
of
mean?
how? He the one kept calling. She ain't. You know what? Somebody. I'm going to California. I got to see her. I'm
Marty,
tired of her.
no.
Yeah.
No, you gonna
And
sit your tail right up north and you ain't going nowhere.
She just
I've
wanted
been.
to have something to say because if she was listening and whoever she be claiming sends her clips, every time Blueface kept saying, "Am I on live? Can they hear me?" So he knew that, she had him
Exactly.
on the live thing. Karlissa just does what she does, wait for a moment that she could jump in. She feels like I've been quiet for a little bit. So, okay, this is the perfect moment for me to jump out
And look,
there
we
and
was just
jump
giving you credit.
Narcissistic behavior.
Exactly.
Hello. Narcissistic
Yeah.
behavior. Everything
And we
has
talk
to
about
be
Lucifer's
back.
daughter. I mean,
Thank you. Yes, she's not human.
That's the typical behavior.
I
She
keep
of a
needs to
saying
stay
it.
We gonna
narcissist,
feature
and
it.
she
on
won't
them.
she want to stay relevant.
Oh my
Chrisean
God,
is
she
Exactly.
making
relevant.
more posts, y'all.
She's
Oh
She
not
Lord.
she
human. She's
she
She's
won't go
angelic.
get
jealous.
no she won't
She's
go get no help.
jealous.
So I'm a helper. I'm on the way.
Yeah,
No.
Not
she's
the first baby
jealous.
mama would never humiliate him from the cage. How low
Exact.
can you go? She's already
She already
humiliated
did.
him.
Yeah, she is by being on she's just mad. She's
What
mad. She's
did he make
tired
the
of
comment in reference to that? He's already embarrassed for
exactly.
people
Oh
who
my
sell their
God.
vaginas
This lady
online.
is
She
such a
already did in
She's
hypocrite.
she's
2023.
just jealous. She
And she
sees
ain't
all the
ain't
love.
Jaden kicking it with porn stars now.
Ain't
Yeah.
Didn't Jaden
Corn,
Exactly.
just
corn,
do
Thank you.
corn,
a whole
She's
no
she's with
jumper
porn stars
interview
right now.
corn.
bragging
Yes,
him
And
and
then
corn.
she
bleeding
called him a
him like,
deadbeat
girl,
Correct.
daddy.
please.
Then she called him a
She,
deadbeat daddy and she need her child support.
Yeah,
yes,
but
she
she's
did.
mad that
And then she
Yes.
tried to come for Krishan
Jaden has
talking about imagine marrying a dude in jail and blah blah blah. Like Carlissa's worrying about the wrong stuff. She needs
but
to get her
she's
life together.
mad. How many times Jaden been on bingo? Twice. Blueface has never called her when she went anywhere. Bingo, anything, photo
Bingo.
shoot, nothing. She's mad. And so because she's mad and she sees that there he goes, she hates the fact that her son is so obsessed in love with Chrisean. So she have to change the narrative. She have to push the people towards something other than what they see. They see that he's obsessed. They see, oh my God, no matter what, he loved his girl. So she has to redirect the energy. Like Karlissa knows exactly what she's doing. Like you said, narcissist behavior from her. She has to come out and say something. But guess what? All that she's saying, first baby mother would never humiliate. That's what I'm saying. The people
It's
that
too late,
follow her
Suge.
and listen to her, something must be wrong with them because there was no humiliation. He was game. He was with it. He was for it.
And
So
he 100% knew. He was
He
on the
called
phone
2
with her
days in a
He
row,
when she
knew
was on
knowing
her
she
every
was
way.
streaming.
time.
Before she was even on the stream, he called her and she told him, I'm on my
He
way
knew
to
she
do
was
the stream.
streaming.
So
Thank
when he
you. Who
kept
said
calling,
that?
he knew.
Who said
We
that
all
he
did.
knew? Let me
He
tell you
did
something.
know.
He
He knew
knew
when
before she was gonna be on that stream.
exactly.
I believe that
Unless
she even told him what the plan was.
No,
she
so
did.
according
Jonathan
to
is
her,
so. Let me tell you something. What the Chrisean said, he's a master at this algorithm.
but we're gonna
He
also give
knows
her a
every
little bit of
plan that
credit, right?
he
Who we
knows
giving
Uh-huh.
some
every
credit to?
plan. He
She
knows the
said,
plan. She shares her plans and what she
right.
does with him. So he knew that she was gonna be doing this. He even knew
He's
about the
been
rose
knowing.
ceremony and
Who?
about
Hold on
Junior
one
going
second.
on
One
being
second.
there.
Sis, voice the reason. Who we giving credit to? Because I don't got no credit
What
to
I
give.
wanted to
Chrisean.
say, I wanted to give credit to Chrisean because I know we want
Oh,
to say he knew this, he knew that. But what I was saying was that she told us we haven't spoken to each other since the breakup until today. So the first thing she said to him when he called her in that car on the way to Tylil was, we're live streaming now. I'm
Yeah.
Now,
on my
in
Twitch.
focus.
We're on the way to Tylil. And she was like,
Mm-hmm.
so such and such. They told her then, Chrisean, move your mic, we can hear you. She was like, okay. She covered it up and she was talking to him. That was when he was telling her about how he was going to get out early. He shared his good news with her.
Yeah.
So he knew from the very beginning, not only that she was live streaming on her Twitch, but that she was on her way to Tylil's. Him
Mind you.
okay,
choosing to
can I
continue to call her, he knew it was a possibility that he would be on that
and you
stream.
don't think that she told him that he was going to be streaming the day? Well, not the day
Correct.
before because they hadn't talked for Tylil, but for sure for the Shays, she told him
Deshae.
He
like, "I'm
definitely
with
Definitely.
Deshae. I'm
100% knew.
streaming. We're live." So he knew they were live all day. He just
Mind
wanted to
you.
be heard at the end
I
of the day. So who
can
cares? He didn't
okay, but
embarrass
can I
her a million times. He can get
that's what
embarrassed.
can I that's what I was about to say. Can we stay focused? This lady is getting what she want. We gonna talk about the real
Attention.
humiliation. He
Mm-hmm.
started it. He started humiliating her first. Did you see Karlissa come up here and say he humiliated her? No, this is what she
Oh
does.
no,
She
she
gets the
encouraged it. She got
energy.
up there when he
Exactly.
when
So
he switched his
what she's
profile picture
saying
to
is
Angela. She was
dumb.
up there. Kudos to Angela. Oh,
Yes.
this one, her name starts with an A.
Yep.
She's good with children. She's God fearing.
He's the one
She
who
was
was
all for him
humiliating. Like, are you
humiliating Chrisean.
serious?
That's weird
It
behavior as
doesn't
a
matter what
woman.
Krishan did after what he did. He deserves every bit of it. He got to eat it because he started this. So Karlissa is talking trash. Her son is the one who did the humiliation. He started it and he knows his wife, baby mother, he knows she gonna finish it. So what Karlissa's doing, she wants some attention. She wants to respond. She want to go on
I'm not posting
Shade
her.
Room,
I don't even
something.
want to post her because I'm not
She's
interrupting Krishan's
annoying.
energy with that on my page for sure.
Carlissa needs some
She's
massingill.
You
mad.
want
She's
Somebody
some
help her.
attention
She's
and you ain't got nothing
irritated.
for it. But I'm definitely gonna drag you for the rest of this live, Baldy. Definitely. I know you in the bushes. Hey, English, who are you? Hi.
Hi, I'm Dominique. I'm from England. That's why I call myself English.
Oh, hi.
Hi,
Welcome.
hi guys. But yeah,
Hey.
Blue knew that he was
Good
watching
morning,
the
love.
stream. He said himself he was watching the stream, so he saw her play fighting with Tyler. He knew that he knew that he was on the on the stream. So I don't know what she's talking about.
Nothing.
Yeah,
She just needs
I
some
She
don't know
don't know.
massingill.
either.
She
Thank
don't
you
know
so
what
much,
she's
Robin,
talking
for the
about.
super chat and the
She's
super sticker, guys. Support the
She
super
just
chat
wanted
goal,
to
guys. We're at
see.
super chat 20 and we're at number 3. So definitely support the channel. I appreciate you guys. But yeah, Karlissa just wants to be involved because I told her sister this, right? I told Cassie this because that's one thing Cassie been pushing to me when she's talking to me behind the scenes, that Karlissa's changing. She's changing. And I did admit that she was doing a lot better than she normally does. But I told her, I said, she's not getting enough traction being positive. She's going to have to go back to her normal ways so she can get some attention, because ain't nobody paying her no attention now that she ain't saying nothing about Chrisean. So she's going to say something,
and you know
and
that's
you might as
eating
well
her
get ready
alive.
for it. Which is
But she
why
thought that.
Karlissa's on her page now. Have you guys noticed that? Because I definitely let Cassie know,
Yeah.
you gotta watch her. I know that's your sister, but at the end of the day, you need to get her off your page, or people are going to continue to drag you, because you don't got nothing to do with any of this. But because your page is being used, or your name is being used with her page, then that makes it look like it's you, co-signing all of this. And she was
Which
like,
she
I'm gonna tell
does.
her, don't post nothing else on my page like that, or don't go live, or whatever the case may be. I don't know. I don't remember the exact words, but she did say something about how she was gonna narrow that down and nip that in the butt. And I see she's on that T with Auntie page, and now her page. So yeah, that's good for you.
And ironically, I've been unblocked out of nowhere, but okay.
Yeah, she can go to hell. I don't want to be unblocked. I blocked her. So yeah, clock
I don't
that
even
T.
know. Like, somebody sent me something of hers and I could see it. And I was like,
Yeah, everybody's
oh
unblocking.
shit.
To think that's crazy. I don't know if y'all was here last night, but House of Blues
Mm-hmm.
unblocked me.
They unblocked me a while ago, and I was like, what? Because they blocked me like in 2023 because I was calling them out for
Yeah.
being faux. And they just, I was like, whoa, so they
They're
unblocked Hot
another
Tea
one.
too?
They're
Okay.
another one. They unblocked me a couple of months ago. Again, I didn't notice
Yeah.
until somebody had sent me something from them and I could see it. Because that's how I know sometimes when people block me, because I guess people really be full of themselves and think that you really, really be checking for them when you don't. So people block me and I don't even have a clue that I'm blocked because I'm not checking for you. And
I
then
actually
somebody will
wrote
send
House of
me.
Blues last night when she unblocked me, because I
I
was really
heard.
shocked. I was like, you peeking and ain't speaking. I see you. Like, what's up? Like, let's address this, because I just couldn't understand me. Like, I understand her, but me unblocking me. We've had words. We've made posts. There, like I thought she couldn't stand me. She literally said, "I don't have any problem with you.
She's
Like,
a silly
I don't
broad.
have
She's a
no
silly
problem with you." And I
broad.
was
She's a
like,
pick
"Oh
me.
wow, that's weird."
Yeah, she's a
But
silly broad.
like I
That's
said,
all.
everybody last night, everybody's not going to be receptive to the same things I'm receptive to. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
not dumb. I'm from the streets, so can't nobody pull a wool over my eyes. But I definitely I embrace the attempt to try to move in
Right.
a positive direction. You can't just 100% be like, oh, this is my bestie, I'm gonna follow you back, and this, that, and the other. But I know what it is. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
I
You just
know
keep
I'm
your
not
eyes
gonna sit up
open.
here and toot my
Mm-hmm.
own horn, but I know what it is. Like you really gotta sit with me if you really trying to sit in the circus at some point. You feel me? Because everybody knows that I've been here a very long time. I put in a lot of work. I put in work in the streets. I had to drag a bitch. So at the end of the day, ain't nobody out here going through all of that like that. I've been doxxed. Everybody has been doxxed. A lot of us.
Yes,
There's a
ma'am.
lot of very personal things that has happened to us. Like, this has affected my personal life in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been very much harassed. I've been stalked. My phone number been posted. They done posted my
Yep.
record. They done posted my eviction when
Oh,
I was being
let's not
evicted. They was
forget
dragging me
we
all
get
up and down the
targeted.
internet. It was all kinds of stuff going on.
Yeah.
So
Family
I
members.
definitely
Yeah.
know what it is. I'm not dumb. But at the same time, we both came to an understanding that if you respect me and you respect the baby, I mean, I ain't got nothing to say about you, because whatever you do on your page ain't got nothing to do with me. And I do understand that the tensions can be high because we both supporting two people that go back and forth all the time. So one minute, they together, we like, oh damn, we gotta just stop. And then the next minute it's like everybody's beefing because everybody's, trying to support their fave. I get it. And that's what I said about it being too invested. But I'm gonna always be a little to invest it because I really do love Chrisean and she's my friend. You know, it's not just that I'm a T page and I'm a fan and I'm not fanned out by nobody. Like Chrisean
Yeah,
came
you
to
can
Vegas
like
and
somebody and not
performed
be
and I didn't
fanned
even
out. That's
go.
weird.
Like I'm not fanned out. I'm just a real bitch. And I was like, okay, y'all not about to be attacking this girl like that. And I just sit here and be in the comments.
Right.
Like I'm about to make a page because I know my motion in real life. Like this is me in real life. What you guys see here is what you see in real life. I could walk in any room and everybody's going to turn. They're going to look. They're going to say something. I'm going to make a statement because that's just me. I'm favored. I've always been favored. I've been through a lot. I got a testimony. God got something way bigger in store for me than just a T page. Chrisean called me and said, you are not supposed to be a T page. You need to delete everything off your page because it's something God told me to talk to you about. Like, I want to know. That's how she found out my
Amen.
name. She was like, what's your name? She was like, your name is, I need to know your name. I don't want to know hot tea, hot chocolate. I want to know you. And I was like, my name's Brittany.
Aw.
And then she was like, you know, I want to get to know you more. Like, this friendship is just sprouting out of nowhere. And I really just respect you and I love you and I appreciate you. And we got a lot of stuff off of our chest. And I just
Mm-hmm.
really welcome that. So don't worry about me, y'all. I'm telling y'all, please don't
Oh, so
worry
hot
about me. I do
chocolate. So
appreciate though
Chrisean can
everybody.
tell you, Chrisean can tell you about you and you will receive it. But when I told you, you was just like, I
That's
know.
not true. I received it. I got way closer to you when you prayed for me and told me that the attacks was coming. Why you think you up here?
I love you.
I
I
love
love
you too
you.
because I'm not like y'all got to understand. I was born in the South, New Orleans. I went to them Southern Baptist churches, baby. I know the Lord. Trust and believe me. I was in
Saved,
Bible study
sanctified,
at
and
8
filled with the
a.m.
Holy
and then I was
Ghost.
at 10 a.m. service and then I was at Bible study after church. I was helping in the kitchen make the plates after church. I was in the church, baby. I know
Amen.
church, but
Amen.
Oh, so
I lost my
that's why
way
you so
along the way as
called.
well. I ended up
We
gang
all
banging
do.
in the streets, you know, having kids out of wedlock and things like that. But then God blessed me and I've been married. I've been in happy. I've been with the same man for 13 years. All my children are for him, except one or two. And it's like, you know, that's a blessing to be able to say at 35 years old that I've been with a man for 13 years and our kids are together and we're happy. And I got a 15-year-old and she's not out here in the streets. And I'm blessed. I know I'm blessed in many ways. So I know that a lot of people are going to be sent to me as well as um you know their heart postures are going to change. And I know that there's going to be a lot of haters. I know there's going to be a lot of deception. I'm a people reader, so I'll pretend
Hmm.
act like I don't know nothing, and you will think you running the coldest game ever. And whole time I'm I'm over here knowing everything because I'm gifted like that. I promise you, I'm very gifted. And it's a shame on you if you think you're playing with me because I'm not the one. And I could be sweet, I could be sour, I could be whatever you want me to be. But what you don't want is I'm a Taurus. You don't want to wave the little
Big
red
bullies.
flag in front of
Big
me,
bullies.
playing in my face, thinking that I'm going to keep on going around you and around you, baby. I'm going to run straight through you and it's going to be all bad. So, yeah, don't do it. Just leave
Amen
me.
to that, baby.
I like it like that.
And a
I don't
lot of
want
people
to
like to believe that that people are that's starting to claim God and everything. Everybody believe that people are skeptic or fake about they become they don't know how to take it. But if you just let God come in your heart, you'll be all right. You know, we up here on this
hmm
panel and we talking about God. Chrisean got us talking about God more because it's in us. And this is why we are drawn to each other because the Holy Spirit is drawing us. This is not a coincidence. This is not just something that's just happening. Everybody that's on this panel believe and trust it and God is doing and moving. Let me tell y'all something. I had a situation had happened and my money kind of got
You want
depleted
a
a little
little
bit,
bit.
right? But God started putting money in my bank account and I couldn't understand where it was coming from. But at the point, I said, wait a minute. The Holy Spirit said it ain't no need for you to worry about where it's coming from. Just say thank you and amen and move on about your business. Because when you call to do something, God will make things happen. I promise y'all, I'm going through my account like, where did this money come from? Where I'm looking for where did this money come from? And I don't see it in my thing. I don't see where it came from. I promised to God. And I said, whoa, this is how you moving for me because apparently I'm doing something right. And I'll tell you, this the other day, I heard a pastor say people are worried more about money now than their life. You know, they more
Mm-hmm.
worried about
Mm-hmm.
money, 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 money. He said, once you stop worrying about money, I can bless you with my goal that I got for you. And I said, okay. I'm accepted, God. I'm not gonna worry about money, and I ain't gonna worry about nothing. Then my sister called me last night and was like, "Girl, I heard my cash app go off," and I said, "What?" My Zelle go off. I said, "What is my Zelle doing?" And I looked at I got a text message said she sent me $100. She said she's wanted to send it to me for because.
Oh, that's a
I said,
blessing.
"Well." So I know where that came from, but she just
Amen.
sent it because something just told her to just send me somebody. Then my daughter took me out to eat, and she sent
I
me
see
Red
my bro in
Lobster,
the
and
chat. I don't mean to
she
cut
sent
you
me
off. I want
$200.
to say good morning to bro because he
Okay,
just pulled up. Good morning, Z
okay.
Banga. Shout out to the bro in the
Okay,
chat.
Z Banger.
Shout
Shout
out
out
to
to
the
Say
my
he
big
just
bro.
getting up,
bro.
just getting himself
Shout
together.
out
Make
to the
sure
big
everybody hit that
bro.
like button.
So, you know something? Real quick, let me give y'all a little fun fact. Bro is the
Mm-hmm.
reason I'm a blogger, right? Z Banger is the reason that I'm even a blogger. I started out on my bros panel. When I wasn't up on the panel anymore, I had stopped posting. And then one day I just decided, something told me, you know what? Just go ahead, keep posting. And then people who were looking for me actually found me. And they
So
were like, oh
thankful.
my God,
Thank you,
we were
Jesus.
looking for you. Where did you go? We missed hearing you. We missed seeing you. And da 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 da. So when you're supposed to be in a certain place at a certain time, God is going to make
Yes.
sure of it for you. Whatever it is you're
Amen.
supposed to do. I watched a lot of people going live and doing stuff and posting their cash app. And people used to ask me, why don't you post this and why don't you do that? And I said, well, I'm doing it for
Mm-hmm.
the love. And until the time starts costing me money, I'm going to do it for free. I'm never going to ask for anything. And you can ask people who follow me. They'll ask me for my cash app or whatever. And I'll be like,
Jesus.
not yet. Just hold on. You know, I'm still doing it for free for a minute. Just when God tells me it's the right time, then that's when it's the right time. Everybody has
Amen.
been spoken to in their own way, right? Everybody up
Mm-hmm.
here. We all have our own way. God has brought us all together. God has brought us all here together today. You know, I grew up in the church. My daddy is a pastor. It's Saturday. It's the Sabbath. My daddy is speaking right now as we speak. So everybody is up here for a reason. Amen. Happy Sabbath to everybody. And happy
Definitely
Sunday
here for a
Eve to
reason.
everybody else.
And bro, we was giving you your
Mm-hmm.
flowers before you got here. So this is the second time. So best believe that we're always giving you your flowers because we love you so so much. What did Val do? I think y'all got rid of her already, but yeah, forget her. All the negativity, whatever. Bye. Nobody cares. So I did want to take time to say thank you to everybody that's been getting things for me off my content wish list. I am gonna open up everything on the Hot Shit Podcast once I do my hair and my makeup and my lashes. Well, not my makeup. I don't need my makeup now. I just need my lashes and my hair and my nails on before I try to do a video, a live with showing me trying to open up some gifts or whatever. So I'm gonna do all that today. So I'm gonna try to open up all that stuff on tomorrow since it's Sunday. So make sure you guys are following the Hot Shit Podcast. If you don't have it on here, let me get it pulled up. Let me get the link. I know somebody would do it for me, but I just want to work today too. I need to wake my game up. Super excited. I'm sick of Karlissa. I'm not even about to be talking about her no more because she make a person say bad stuff when they was being positive.
She mad that
Exactly.
whatever outcome she thought she was going to get from that whole shaking of the tail trying to come against Auntie Tia, she didn't get the result she wanted from that. So now she have to go a different angle because that wasn't ringing
Mhm.
too much bells. Everybody was looking at her like, what is Karlissa doing with that fanny pack back there? So, you know, she got to come with something different. She got to
Not the
get
fanny
some
pack.
kind.
So I
Yeah.
just dropped the
Somebody
link for
needs
the
to get
Hot
And
Shit
Karlissa a
because
Podcast.
poncho.
Good
and
morning,
Somebody get her
bro.
a
because
poncho.
hey
Good
everyone, how
morning,
y'all doing this
Tyron.
morning?
Good
Good
morning.
morning, Z. Good morning, Tyron.
Good
Hey,
morning,
hey,
Tyron. Good
Good
hey.
morning,
morning,
Z.
Tyron.
So look, I wanted to jump on here to say something,
Good
right?
morning, bro.
I don't think that again, I feel like this is a situation where Chrisean is just collateral damage and it's like it's annoying. But I think a lot of y'all may be blocked or like I don't know who's blocked, who's not blocked, whatever the case may be. But I think that in the situation why Karlissa said what she said is because her sister actually went on live and was happy that Chrisean was living her life. She was all for it. She was like, yes, like, yup, that's how you do it. Da, 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 da. And who knows? Maybe somebody went back and showed her what her sister said. And because she pro Chrisean, she wanted to throw, the other baby mom up in there. Oh, she don't like this, that, and the third. So who knows what the situation could be, but I think that kind of may have played a part as to why she said what she said, because she liked to be super mom and I gotta defend my child, but your son be doing stuff all the time. So guess what? Let him sit in his SHIT for a minute, okay? Chill, girl, chill.
I don't think that had nothing to do with it because that was a couple of days ago.
Yeah, I think
Karlissa
that
just
she just wants some of
Karlissa.
this clout. That's all that is.
Yeah.
It
Mm-hmm.
when it all boils down to Karlissa, she just wants some of this clout. That's what it is.
Exactly.
And
She
you
wants
know
some
what
of
I
this
think
clout.
bothers her? I think what really bothers her the most is she'll get up there talking about funk this and funk that. My son is the clout. I pushed him out my behind. But you don't get no attention for talking about him. You only get attention for talking about Chrisean. And that eats her up. She could be up there talking about Cali, talking about Dre, talking about Blue, talking about Mr. Sappho. She does not get the same attention that she gets for talking negatively and speaking negatively on Chrisean and the baby. When she's positive about them, she's not getting that same attention. And she is a clout dragon, unfortunately.
Mhm.
She is going to always do the most exaggerated things to try to get a moment. And she's realizing that she's been spewing, my son is the clout. I pushed him out my behind and blah, blah, blah. And when you talk about him, nobody's listening. Nobody cares. But when you open your mouth about Chrisean, everybody stops and waits to see what you're about to say. So she's addicted to that.
And that's where she gained more traction to her page anyway. So of course, that's where she going all the time.
I don't pay Carlissa's sisters or her any attention. The only sister that I support is Octavia. Kathy, I just realized that me and her had some ties behind the scenes. So me and her talk behind the scenes. But other than that, I don't watch them. I don't care because it ain't about them to me. They just like all y'all, please. This is the Chrisean
Shout
and
out to
Blueface
the
sector.
Well,
people.
I'm gonna
Shout out to the
keep my
people.
opinions to myself this morning.
Shout out
But
to
yeah,
the
moving right
people.
along. Last
Shout out.
night, I posted Chrisean and Deshae shouting out Shamar on live stream. And I'm gonna play that clip and then we'll talk about everything that happened after that.
I mean, see, I think the only person really paid was Shamar. Shamar, you know who Shamar is? I would pay him too. I gave him this was before I gave him $700. I just liked him, and I just gave him $700. But that shit was fun. Shamar is oh, Orlando Brown. Yeah, I like Shamar. Yeah. Shamar's funny, but that was before this whole thing though. He did before the whole song thing. It was way before all that shit. He was cooking, making plates. It was lit. I just pray that he find a good team that support him, and I pray that. Yeah. I hope he's doing good. Nah, because when people got a good heart, they effed up, effed around, people just get over on certain people, and I don't like that for Shamar. Yeah. This industry is crazy. Nah, because you'll let somebody in, and they think when they really doing you a favor, when really you seen the play before you did me a favor, so you ain't did Shamar no favor. You was waiting for your turn to not have your way. And yeah, I keep saying all this crazy stuff about him. I stay out of his business, but yeah. W Shamar.
see.
I think the only person really
Definitely W Shamar.
like
So
was
I don't know if everybody notices or sometimes you notice, but I love Shamar and my kids love Shamar. And
Love
I've watched
him
Shamar
down.
from being homeless to being abused, everything. I've always supported Shamar as a commenter in everything. So now that I have a platform, when I seen him with Ivo, you know, I didn't I knew I could tell that him and Ivo relationship wasn't 100% genuine, but in a way, certain ways, I did kind of like that Albo was helping him. But I did see after the fact that it was really all for his own personal gain or whatever the case may be. So I was trying to support Shamar along the way or whatever. And there was times he seen my stories and stuff like that, but there was really nothing to it. But like I said, this week, God has been moving in mysterious ways. And last night when I posted this, one of Shamar's closest
I think the
pages,
only
kind of
person really
like how I am the
paid like
Krishan,
was
their page,
Shamar.
Missy Doll,
Shamar. You know Shamar is?
tagged him in it.
I
It
would
was
pay
a
him
good
too.
I
picture,
gave him like
and then
this was like
Shamar
before I
was
gave him like
in it. He made a
$700.
post
I just
on
like
his story, using the content, basically shouting out Krishan, saying I didn't even know he was a Pisces, but he is. I don't know like everything about him, but I definitely supported him and seen him. So he made this post on his story and told Krishan, I love you too, Pisces twin, and tagged her. So that was dope. And I didn't even see it until like maybe 5 hours later. And not only that, he followed me. I was so happy. I was so happy, not fanned out happy, but happy like now he's gonna see me supporting him and me trying to do the same thing I've been doing. So I don't know if this is like, I mean, it's something about it that is supposed to happen like this. I don't know because Shamar didn't have to follow me. So I just really appreciated that and I love that. And I'm so excited for that because now I get to really support him and he see it. And that's dope. And he needs that support. People need to know that they're loved too, the same way people hate them online and be negative towards them online. So yeah. What you guys think about that?
Exactly. That's what I was saying earlier. It's nice for them to come up when they get so much backlash and haters and social media. It's nice to know that certain days they get up and they're flooded with positivity because sometimes your day is starting off bad and then you come online and check your socials, check your DMs, and you see a bunch of different people dragging you and that's the first thing you see. That has got to mess with you. Even if your skin is thick, it still does. So getting up and seeing there are some people I know I can go to their page and I'm going to see positive stuff. Regardless if it's about me or other people, I'm going to see positivity. And sometimes that will start your day off the right way.
I feel like he needs the support because he been getting ate alive. And we all know this industry is a very, very dark kind of game. And he trying to come up and I'm just proud of him because even though what he been through, he coming out of
Oop, I think we lost her a little bit.
Yep, sounds like she's gone.
Yeah, it faded her away a little bit. Like I can't hear her at all anymore. Can y'all hear her? Or is it
No,
just
I
me
think
that's
she's
No, I walked
gone.
away, guys. Sorry about that.
No,
No.
I
Sorry.
can't hear.
I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Good morning, Candice. Good morning, Tabitha. I see you guys still pulling up. Good morning. Thank you, Elsie, for the super sticker. Super appreciate that. Thank you guys. Sorry, y'all. I walked away. My husband couldn't find the car key. So I was helping him look for it. And you know how the men is. If you
Yeah.
don't help them right away, they getting overstimulated. Nobody
And
got time.
My phone did something weird. I was up here giving you flowers, and
Can
my
y'all
phone
hear
just
me
cut
now?
off. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. I
Yeah,
just wanted
I
to
can
be
Yeah, I
hear
was
sure
saying
because
everybody.
nobody's saying nothing. Everybody up here
I was
talking
saying I
about
was
they can't
giving
hear
you your
me, and then I'm
flowers.
saying something and nobody's saying nothing back.
Well, you had walked away. That's probably why. I don't know. Um,
Voice of
yeah, you
reason. Do you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Loud and clear. 1 2 1 2.
Yeah, I can hear you too.
yeah, we hear you.
All right, let's move right along. Let's see what else we got. Um, it's so much to talk about. I don't even know. Like, I don't even know. How do y'all feel about Chrisean? Like, I don't know. I can't see Chastity's page and nobody sends it to me because I don't care and they know I don't. I'm done with her. I'm sorry. Like, I would
Her
never be cool with her
tattoo.
again. I don't
I love
care
that.
if
Ladies,
I
she
looked
I
at
was
see
some
the
of
probably
post.
that.
I
probably
see the
I'm
can
not
I
post
gonna
can
bash
I
her,
yesterday.
say
but
something?
I'm
I
Can
not
I
see
gonna
the
ever
post
mess with her
yesterday
again for sure,
where she
can I
personally.
say
I
something?
love
We
the
we
appeared
all
to
tattoo.
done with
forgive
her.
Krishan.
I love her
Let me
tattoo. I love Krishan's tattoo
Mm-hmm.
because let me tell you something. It's symbolic. The
Yes.
bloodline and the bloodline is very important. Okay, even though this is my saying, we can lose with men but win with God. Krishan, no matter what her family is doing to
Thank you
her,
for the
she is
super
choosing
sticker
in her
talking
heart.
comment.
She is choosing to forgive in her heart what everybody has done to her. You know what I'm saying? If we can see the stripes on her back from her childhood on up, it'll be we probably be in tears because I'm always in tears. When she start crying, I want to cry because I understand her whelps. I got them on my back, deep ones, sharp ones. You know what I mean? So when she did that, it just made me think like, dang, if I wasn't scared of a needle, I would put my brothers and sisters on mine, on my body, and put a scripture up under it. I just think that it was very symbolic, and I think that you know she needed that
Yeah, I love
to
that part
forgive
for sure. I'm
even
I'm
harder.
all for her
Yeah.
rekindling with her siblings. I'm supporting that
Hmm.
100%. I'm just saying,
It's
as far
lonely
as
out in this
me
yeah.
world.
as a content creator that had a personal relationship with Chastity, I would never have that type of relationship with her anymore. But I'm not out here bashing her. I'm not out here covering her warrants, and I don't do stuff like that. Now, once
Well,
you're
that's because you
arrested, that's
grown
different. Hold on. Once
and
you're
you have
arrested,
integrity.
I'm okay with posting with it because it's public knowledge at that point. But I'm from the streets. So if
Hmm.
I got a warrant, I don't need nobody
Hmm.
out here posting I got a warrant and thinking that it's funny and thinking that it's content because I don't need nobody out here knowing I got a warrant. I'm sorry. I'm not out here doing that. Like that's just what I'm not doing. But at the same time, when you go to jail, you in jail already. So it is what it is. But I'm not out here bashing her. I'm not talking about her. I didn't post or cover anything that she really said about Chrisean because it was like, you know, I really thought Chastity was real. So that's the reason why I'm so, you know, I'm not gonna say hurt. I'm just gonna say disappointed.
Turned off.
Disappointed.
So I
There we
really
You
go.
don't
turned
because
off.
Disappointed.
most women from the street, they be real. They be really real. Like when you from the street and you a real female that's a gangster and stuff like that, like
I
you
think
really
that's why
know
I was
what it's
so
like.
disappointed. Yep,
Yeah, you get disappointed when it's stuff like that because you expect more.
I
And then
was.
I was actually rooting for her when Krishan first got arrested. She was like telling me all the stuff she needed to help with her. All of that stuff was genuine and real. People think because you fuck up in this area or you scandalous in this area that everything you do is a lie and fake. No,
It's scandalous.
Chastity was really
Hmm.
trying to help Krishan. She didn't because as we know now, Jay and Marsh was not doing their due diligence.
Due
So Chastity
diligence.
was like,
Yeah.
I've been through this before. I don't want to see my sister go through none of that. So she was literally like trying her hardest and I was rooting for her and I was trying to have her back. And there was times where she would let me hear Chrisean, and I said that out loud, and people switched the whole narrative and started saying that I was paying her for the cost. I never paid her. She never did
Wow.
it really to me. I don't think she let me hear to be, you know, evil or nothing like that, because she knew she could trust me when it came to Chrisean. Because people keep saying that they
Mm-hmm.
switching it all up. I bought them, I sold them, I this, I that. Nobody has heard the content of those calls or that information. So that's a lie, very clearly and obviously, right? But I've already told Krishan that there's nothing that has been online that I haven't addressed to her, because she has had questions about some of this stuff too. So I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't have no reason to lie, because we all come from the street, and let's just all keep it a buck, you know. People make mistakes when they're in the street, because you got to learn, you got to do things a little bit differently than other people, and everybody don't understand that. So I didn't agree with everything she did, but I still genuinely thought she was a real person. But seeing the thing, like once she started going in on a baby, it's like, I don't care what you and
That's a
your sister
wrap.
going through,
She
that
lost
should have
me.
never
She
happened.
lost me with
That
that.
should have never
Yep.
happened. So that
I'm
right
gonna say
there is
she
just
turned
kind
me
of like,
off.
oh, I could forgive you too, because your sister's forgiving you, but I just would never put it past you that you wouldn't
All
do it again.
forgiveness
You
ain't
feel me?
always up for reconciliation. I can forgive you, but I don't gotta reconcile
Right.
with
And
you. I
that's the
won't
same
flow with
thing
you no
too.
more.
Nobody
I'm not
knows
sitting
how
at the same
Krishan's gonna
table. I'm
move
not.
forward with
Exactly.
it.
Mm-mm.
Just because she's
And then
forgiving of it, she might just be like, I'm forgiving of it, but I'm not gonna be up over there, you know? So who
yeah,
knows
Yeah,
and then
there's no
what
people fail
reconciliation.
she
to
got going
realize
on.
forgiving people is not always about the other person. I forgive people
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
sometimes so that I don't carry that burden with me. It's not
Exactly.
about
Come
them.
on,
I'm
Exactly.
I'm forgiving you for me so that you don't get to hold that space in my life anymore. And doesn't mean
Jesus.
I forgot what you did, but I'm letting it go for
Mm-hmm.
me because I'm not carrying that with me. I have enough stuff that I have to carry, right? So I'm not going to continue
Right.
to carry this burden of yours because that's a you problem. What you're doing is clearly a you problem. I'm not going to carry that with me. So people think, oh, because she forgave them, that she forgot. No, she is walking her walk, and she knows that forgiving people
Amen.
takes that weight off
It's a
of
part
her.
of it.
It's
She
Yes,
has
both
that's
to
a
let it
part of
spirit.
it.
go.
It's
The
both
healing.
spiritually and
That's
mentally. It's
yeah.
both.
That's a
It
part.
holds. It's spiritually and mentally, because the spiritual is this bondage. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's bondage,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
and it's attached to generational curses. That's what it
It's
does.
like
Mm-hmm.
a noose around your neck.
Holds you captive. It holds the other captives, and that's
It
how
does.
demons and
Amen.
the generational demons still attaches to you. So what?
Amen.
Let me tell you what Sean did. Sean did what she did is what God allowed
That's
her
a
to use,
part of her healing, though.
and
That's the
her
journey.
healing allowed her to cut off
Yes.
and break a lot of generational
Mm-hmm.
curses. Okay, so she and I can go into numerous things, but that's not what this is about. But she cut off and
Mm-hmm.
she stopped some generational curses right then and there.
And
Mm-hmm.
we're
But
gonna also say,
I'm sorry. What you
excuse
say?
me, no, I was just adding on to what you were saying. You
Yeah,
know,
but
she
in
chose to
reference,
walk in the light.
she is the light, and God is
The
showing
Yeah.
us, is showing
well,
the magnitude, the
exactly.
masses that she is. Close my door. And in reference to the psychological effects behind her forgiving, it the forgiveness. It's not only she was burdened. It was burdening. It was
Right. It's to
holding on. It
free
was
her.
causing her anxiety,
Exactly. It was to free
depression.
her.
It was to free her, but also it's to show her family that they can be healed and you can let go, because we have to learn as a people, as a race of people. Let's go there and deal, because I just did several papers.
Have a good day.
As a race of people, we carry the history of trauma. That's what we carry, and we have the stigmatization that somewhere along the line that we deserve it, which we don't, and that's why we don't get the help that we need. But in relationship, which what Sean did was she released it. We can learn to love people, and we can love our families and let them go and love them from afar and wish them the
Amen.
best And that's what we have to learn. And Sean is getting her therapy. And she's shown us that she gets her therapy. And
And
I
she's
just
just
like I,
being
wanted to
I
healed.
agree. Like I
So
said,
I just wanted to say,
she's chosen the light. And once you, I'm sorry, sis,
exactly.
when you, this is the thing, when you have chosen the light, you cannot say that you know God if you still entertain the darkness, right? If you
Mm-hmm.
entertain the darkness, then you cannot say you have chosen the light because you're still
Mm-hmm.
entertaining the darkness. And God is the light. The minute you continue to entertain the darkness, it is a lie to say that you walk with God. So she's not
amen.
entertaining the darkness. Amen to that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Remember
what I
when they
wanted
said
to
in the
say,
live? I'm sorry. Remember that guy who asked her, "You don't smoke no more. You don't drink no more." She was like, "No." That
what
showed growth. Right in the live, there was a segment where this guy had asked her, "You don't smoke and you don't drink no more." I don't know.
Because
yeah,
God
he said
filled
that
that
in,
void.
Right.
God fills that void.
Exactly.
He fills the
Exactly.
void that you were filling with those things. He
Exactly.
comes in and he fills that hole. You don't
Yes.
even desire
But
it.
she
It's
said
not,
she surrendered.
Exactly.
yeah.
There it
When you
is. That's
when you
the word.
surrender,
Surrender.
when you
Got it.
surrender, that's what God does for you. I used to smoke, I used to
Exactly.
drink, I used to cuss, I used to do everything like she said. Quit fornicating, quit having sex, quit doing all
E-
that things because when you're after God's heart, you're surrendering. There's nothing
Exactly.
else about you. It's more God and less of you. And that's what
Exactly.
she doing.
And that's what she showed us. When she got down on them knees, when she was singing Yahweh, oh my God. How many of us felt it? We
I
all
was
felt
crying.
that.
I
Oh,
felt
me
it.
I
too.
was
I
crying.
felt it.
I cried like a baby.
That was a testimony. That was a testimony of all testimonies.
Yeah, that
So
was the testimony. But people who don't understand the word, that's why they say all of these things. When you are in a healing journey, it is known that you have to die to your flesh daily and you have to
exactly.
surrender and pick up your cross and walk. So, a
Exactly.
part of the healing journey is dying daily, forgiving
Hmm.
yourself, and forgiving all the people that hurt you in the past.
Amen.
So
Yes.
her getting her sisters and brothers tatted is a part of her healing journey
And
and her
Andrew.
confession and her love to God.
Hmm.
God, He orders us to do these things, but when you're not knowledgeable about God, then to you it looks like why she's doing that or she forgave them. But when you are biblical knowledgeable, you know that that
Yeah.
is a part of the walk. You have to forgive people that have hurt you in
Mhm.
order not for the person. It's to free you up. It's to cleanse your heart. If anybody know that song, creating me, and the scripture, creating me a new heart, a right spirit from within. So,
Mhm.
in order for her to be able to continue to talk to people, lay hands on people, pray with people, she has to clean her heart. She has to cleanse her heart. She has to forgive those people. This is why she was so angry and
And
crying because
forgiveness is
she
hard. It's
right.
It
not
is.
Forgiveness
easy.
is hard, and just because you forgive a person does not mean you have to sit and have tea and coffee and
Exactly.
hot chocolate with them. However, it
That was
is
cute.
to free you up. It
Hmm.
is to break those generational
Right.
curses off of your life, and it's to
Hmm.
set a standard for your family. Remember, she has a child now. She wants
Hmm.
to set a different standard for her and her son and her family. This is why
Pass.
she gets frustrated when people talk about her and Blue and this and that. She knows what the Holy Spirit told her about her relationship. She knows
Hmm.
the assignment she is on for Jonathan. She knows what she has to do for when it comes to everybody. That's why the end, when she said her confession at the end on the stream, she said, for whoever I fought, for whoever I
Yes.
did anything wrong, because that is
Hmm.
a part of, I just got the chills. Thank
It
you,
take
Holy
hold of my.
Spirit. That is a part of her journey. She has to do these things to continue to be free in her mind, in her soul, in her spirit. She doesn't want to wrestle with demons. And like the person said, in order for you to cut off the serpent's head and step on them, you have to do these things. So when people are not Bible and they're not connected to the spirit, it looks vague to them. They don't understand it. But for people like myself and others who understand the word, who understand the spirit, who is
Yeah.
connected to the vine,
Hmm.
They know
Yes.
what
Ooh, that's what
Chrisean
it's
is
all about.
doing.
Yes,
Jesus.
They
amen.
Yes,
know.
that's what it's
They
all
Because make
know
about.
no
that
mistake,
Chrisean
That's
is
what it's all
walking
about.
good.
amen.
They know it.
I have forgiven
They
Yes.
people
know
and
it. They
never
know that
spoken to
she's
them
walking
again.
good.
Let me tell you
Exactly.
something. The enemy's job, the enemy is after the mind. That's what he's all about. It's all of an illusion. That's why he attacks the head. It's the illusion. That's what it is. He gets the mind, he gets the body. That's the whole part of it. It's the whole part of it. He's the thought process.
The mind is the heart. The
Come
mind is
on
the heart.
now,
Whatever
come
a man
on.
thinketh, so
He's
is he.
after the mind. But
Amen.
let me tell you something. You know Chrisean is a prophet, right?
Mm-hmm. Amen.
No, she is. Look, go back and look. She prophesied a lot of stuff about her life, and she let it go back and look. But she is a prophet.
Oh,
But
I got it. I got
Absolutely.
it on
yeah,
my
yeah,
page.
yeah,
I
Absolutely.
got
yeah.
it on my
So
page.
and that's
And
why
sis,
she here. She,
if you can, sis, sorry, it's one thing I want you to play for the people that I got on my page where she was talking to Megan, Ashley, and Simone. I want you guys to see that, hear that. That is something that I don't even remember when that interview was. I think it was maybe last year or 2 years
where's
ago.
Hati? Where's Brittany?
I'm right here, sis. What you gonna have to
Okay,
do? The easiest way is to go to your page and send it to my DM, and then I can just
okay,
open it right up.
Okay.
okay. I
So,
want you
but
guys
Cause
to
it's I
listen
don't know
to
where it
that.
is.
I want you
but
guys to listen to that so you can see that what she just said about her being a
a
prophet
prophet.
to her
Come
own
on
life,
now.
and for you guys to listen to what they asked her about Blueface. I want you guys to hear what she has been saying the entire time. I'm going to send it to you now.
But here, while you do that, let me tell you this, just to sum this up, and to she not only is she a prophet, what she's been doing is how it's been unfolding in front of our eyes, and what we all just said is she had to be in solitude to hear his voice. Whom do prophets need to hear the word of God's voice? And they tell the message. What has she been doing? What did she do? Did she not? She told us exactly what had to be done. She had to be in solitude. She even gave us the message what had to be. That's what prophets do. For those who said they was the PK preacher's kid, PK.
I
And
am.
for those of and Brittany, you already know.
I
Everybody,
am.
we know prophets have to hear God. We prophets don't. We don't have it easy because you have to be able to hear. We're God's mouthpieces, basically.
Yeah,
Listen, I have been
So
I
crazy
agree with
about
that.
it.
that
I
I
walk.
be
have
saying
had
every
to
day that I
endure.
feel like some days it becomes so overwhelming with all of this. I be like, I'm so sick of all of this. I'm just done. And then there will be something that no matter what I just said, it's like, girl, you know your assignment. Go get back over
Right,
there and do
but
what you're
but
supposed to
so
be doing.
so there's
I
three
can't even
gifts in
ignore it. Like
prophecy.
there's times where I be like, I gotta do this, that, and that, but this they're calling. Like it's like this almost comes at the top of everything, and then people will see it as overly invested or this or that. I don't see it that way because I know that God is speaking to me because I ain't up here. Sometimes I get so tired of the whole shifting to make it sound like it's a church sermon, and I just can't help it because it's like this is just what it is, like I know that I want to plan a live where we're doing church things and talking about the Bible and talking about the Lord, but he's going to move in the room whenever he wants to. I don't control that. I can't make a
Hey,
time. I can't do
hey,
that. He literally puts it on the hearts of the women who hit the link, myself, what we're looking at, the situation, the conversation, all of that. So I get it. I do. I
he's
get it.
gonna
And
shift the atmosphere. In other
I'm
words,
not
that's what you're
perfect,
saying.
and
Mm.
no prophet is perfect, but I do know that God sends his people. He uses his people in different ways, and we all being used. We're all being we all know him. There's no way that we wouldn't all know him and be here. Like I could see if one
Hmm.
of us was up here saying, I don't know him. I don't know the Lord. Like that would make more sense for it to be like, y'all crazy. We're not crazy. You're crazy.
Mhm.
You're crazy if you don't believe what we believe. What is obvious.
But I believe it's gonna come together. It's
It's
gonna
gonna
come
come
together.
together.
This
It's
this is a
definitely
good
is.
community. This is a good community. I don't have a page, but I'm enjoying the conversations. And I don't know why I'm linked to all. I know why I'm linked because it's through Krishan again. So it's through Krishan. But I'm excited to see where you guys take this to, and how God is allowing Krishan to be a part of it, and bringing you guys together. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm excited. I want to see where it goes.
I
So,
love when
Yeah.
she fasts because a part of fasting is starving the flesh to
hmm
feed the soul. I love that she is celibate. Celibacy is treating your body like the temple. When I tell you that girl is stronger than ever with just those two things, of course,
Her discipline,
with her, yeah, her
her
discipline is is
discipline
is is
has
is
grown.
phenomenal.
She
It's
has grown so
phenomenal.
much in her discipline. I have never been more proud of her to see her be so disciplined. And we watch her react differently now to things because her discipline has gotten her there. She's not distracted. Her
Yeah.
discipline is in full force. And she is working and walking through her word with her discipline. And there's a place now that she's reached that nobody can take from her. And she's not even at her pinnacle right now. She's still on her journey, and she is
it's
so
good.
strong in her discipline that it's going exactly where it's supposed to go.
Oh, she's just getting started. You don't even know how he's gonna use her. Woo! He's just getting started. But that's why. And let me tell you something, Brittany. And I don't know the rest of you guys' names, so forgive me. Guess what? Y'all are part of it. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry to give the
Oh, I
message.
know. I
I, I'm,
already
I'm
seen
I'm
that
not
in the
I'm not I'm
spirit.
not sorry for giving the message.
I already seen that in the spirit.
Okay,
I already
exactly.
know.
So I'm here to relay this message. And that's why I said evangelist Brittany. And you laughing, but it's y'all gotta come
I'm
together
about to show y'all
because
my Bible now. I don't care
okay,
how I look on this camera.
okay,
Let me
look,
let me
I
just
was
move
writing.
out the
Look, I'm
camera.
writing. Look, I'm over here writing papers and stuff on a Saturday morning for because I'm in school. So, but so laying in bed and writing papers, but
Let me put
it's
the
it's gonna come together because Sean is gonna be all for it. It's about Bible study, and and it can be in the masses.
okay, so this is the Bible I got.
Oh, which one is that one? That's pretty, and it had to be pink.
Oh, I
Can you
Open
have
it
the
see
up.
same
good?
exact
Wait,
one. I
wait,
have it.
wait.
Mine is just blue. I have the same exact
And
one.
mine's
Mine
is
is just blue.
burgundy. Mine's is
Did
burgundy.
you write your subscription to yourself in it?
No, I just opened it right now. I haven't even
Okay,
opened it.
so this is
I
wait.
want to get my room
Wait. I want to give you an assignment.
together,
I want wait. I want to give you an
my
assignment. You're breaking up, Brittany. I
office
want to
and
give
stuff.
you.
I still got a couple more things
You breaking up. I
on
can
the
I give you.
list. And,
You breaking up. Can I give
oh,
you
what
an
happened?
assignment? Can I give you an assignment?
I don't know
And
what's
this is
happening.
well. You're clear now. I don't know. Oh, can I give you an assignment to yourself?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I want you to write a note to yourself, in what you would like your development, um, with God to be in that in how you do a dedication to a Bible and a gift, being that you
hmm
gifted your being that you did you gift yourself that Bible, or did somebody else gift it to you?
No, actually, one of the my followers, Raquel, she bought me that Bible, and then she also got me this,
Oh, that's
which
nice.
is a woman's Bible. It says a woman, the Bible in 52 weeks a yearly
Ooh.
Bible study for women.
Okay.
So she said this is something she uses to study. And then she also got me this. I am, I have, I can.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you so much for this, because I really wanted that Bible. And then she ended up giving me these additional items. And then I do have something else as well. So W Bible, W Raquel for getting that for me, because I definitely needed it. And I'm going to use it. And I'm listening to your. Let me hush.
So my suggestion is just write a letter to your or an inscription to yourself inside the Bible as to what you want to not what. I got to think about it now, cuz normally like when I buy myself a Bible, I write an inscription to myself as to where I would like in that year, or where to, what I would like that journey for that year to take me, and what I expect to learn from it. You could still do it because it was a gift. Just like life
Right.
is a gift. Just like life is a gift. And I can go into this whole philosophy, but I won't, so I'll shut up. But you can take it
No, I
and just
appreciate it. That's what I was just
yeah,
saying. Like, it always go to church for us, because we
right.
definitely be on we're not here to sow the division. We're here to bring everybody together, and we always hoping and praying for the best. Like, even like I said, we literally start off positive, and then something distracts us and turns it into negativity. So we're not perfect, and that's what I was just saying. It's hard to stay focused. There go Raquel right there. Thank you, Raquel, for the Bible. Thank you so much. I love you so much. Thank you for the Bible and the study guys. And then I know that there's a fourth one that you got me as well that I haven't opened because I didn't know which package it was, because I got like 20 here. So thank you everybody for sewing into me to help me with my platform, my business, my dreams, my assignment, because this is definitely an
Exactly.
assignment, because it's so stressful that it has to be something else, because there's no way. I mean, everybody has a job that's stressful, so I can't say that, a job shouldn't be stressful, but this job is different. I'm sorry. This is a lot. Sometimes it
It's
can be a
part of the
lot.
journey.
Sometimes it can be you know positive too. And that's all the part that I'm happy about, how it has shifted into such a positive environment. And even when things are like, for example, we will see something negative and we won't even dwell on it like we usually do. Like sometimes we'll dwell on stuff, but not lately. We ain't been dwelling. We just say our piece and then we go on about our business. So I love that for us, period.
Can I just
And
say
somebody
something?
said, pray for
Can I
their
say
husband.
something to you, Brittany? I
Uh-huh.
have to give you your flowers. Oh my God, a year from ago. Yeah, oh my God, oh my God. Flowers for your growth.
Thank you.
Flowers,
Thank you.
flowers. And and you know how I used to go behind screens and be like, no, don't do that, don't do that. So yes, growth process. I love it. I love your growth process. I see you. That's all I could say. I see you. I see you. I see you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
My only feedback is,
I do. I really
as a
do.
mom, as a wife, as a entrepreneur, you have to take care of yourself. You need to
I know.
plan. Let me finish. Sorry, I don't mean cut you off. Let me finish. You have the because you always quick to say, I know, I know, I know. You know, but you don't do do it. Knowing is half the battle. You have to put time in to take care of yourself. You have to pencil in that time. Yes, you can be a mom, a wife, an entrepreneur, but you have to take care of yourself. And people keep on telling you, you have to heed the message that are coming from the messengers. Okay? That's all I have to say.
You're
And
right.
please
You're
receive it
right.
with love.
No, I do, because I tell myself all the time, I just need a break. I need a spa day, a day where I'm just able to go get me a hotel room and just chill to myself. And I am. I wish I could do it more often, but my birthday, I was gonna throw a big birthday party and then have like a brunch and pay a chef. And I said, you know what? I'm going to actually do what I really want to do. And I want to stream my entire birthday on Twitch and I want to stream it on YouTube. I'm gonna bring you guys along, and I'm gonna make my own food. I'm gonna give me a nice hotel room. I'm gonna gift myself whatever I want. I'm hoping that I'll be able to get a whole bunch of things that I've been wanting to get over time around that time. So I'm just looking forward to loving on me on my birthday and just appreciating myself and doing my biggest one for me, because to be the age that I am, I'm so proud of myself, because I see people that are 35 that have no idea what life really is at this stage in life. And I feel like, you know, I'm different. You know, I was born old school. My mom had me when she was 39 years old. So I learned the old school way. Everything was old school for me. So it definitely gave me a lot of wisdom, especially with losing her at a young age. I had no other choice but to figure things out, you know, as I went along, because nobody's going to love you like your mom. They loved me. They helped me. They got me, you know, up there. But I still had to, you know, thank you, Reed, for the super chat. I still had to, you know, learn a lot on my own. And along the way, I made a lot of mistakes. I didn't choose the right paths a lot of time, but I don't hold that against myself. I don't beat myself up. One thing I don't do is beat myself up, because I know that nobody's perfect. It's all on heart posture. It's all on your intentions. It's all on your forgiveness. It's all on your wanting to be better, you know? So yeah, I don't want to dwell on this because I be
But look
getting
at
all
you. You
sad. So
came.
love
Look
you
at the
guys.
growth.
Thank you so much. Stop giving me flowers now. Moving on. Moving right along. What are we talking about, guys? Don't do me. Stop doing
Why not? You
this.
deserve it.
Sis, did you
I
get
saw
the
all these
video?
pictures. I'm loving Chrisean's hair like this. That's so cute
She looks
too.
so pretty, right?
She looked like a baby Lisa Ray.
Yeah.
I love to see her with her hair like that. It looks so adorable.
Did
Yeah,
you
it
get the
is the half up,
video,
half down. Huh?
sis? Did you get the video?
Oh, let me check.
Okay.
Let me unshare my screen because I don't want nobody seeing my DMs right now. And then I will pull it up. Let me see.
Y'all see how
Let me
Stewie got
see.
her hair like Krishan's all of a sudden now?
Oh
She always
my
got a
God,
copy of a
please. She
Krishan. Oh
just
my
want to be
God.
Chrisean so bad. She has the impassioned Karlissa. Oh my. She just wants to
W.
be her so
Brittany.
bad. No matter
She is
what
so
she
annoying.
does, Jonathan does not want her. She tries to get her body and do everything to be like Chrisean. He doesn't want you, sis, and that's
I
the
seen
sad
her and Sadie was beefing right now. That was funny. Like, so I guess she said she's doing a story time today, and I'm definitely gonna be ready for the story time, sis, because I want to know what you about to say about Sadie. So let's give her a pass for today, because she ain't did nothing to our girl. Let her go on over there and cry about Sadie, and they will watch and laugh,
Because I'm
and
gonna
you
She
know,
definitely
is
tune
enjoy
in and laugh.
copying.
Exactly.
She
yeah, let's
chocolate,
not
And
make it about
chocolate,
because
chocolate,
she ain't getting none of this clout. We ain't got nothing for her.
chocolate. She keep copying
but
off
I
his little
definitely will
sister. She
watch
keep
and
She
laugh.
ain't got no
copying.
other choice. Who else she gonna copy off of? We know she don't got no personality. What else she gonna
And you
do?
know what? You notice if you pay
What
attention to
else is she
her,
gonna do?
she
That's
copies
expected.
off of every woman that Blue gave any attention to. That's her
Yeah,
thing.
so
Poor thing.
Don't
She
and
has
that's what
no
I was
you?
about
femininity.
to say. It ain't even about the women. It's about what she know Blueface wants. So she wants to make sure that she can keep up with what he's into. Maybe he'll be into me. I mean, that's just my opinion, but yeah, I think that's what she be doing.
When, when she went and
I
sprayed
think she do
herself
stuff that she,
brown,
you
I'm
know
like,
that
damn,
he
sis, did you eat the paint? When she sprayed herself brown, y'all, I said, well, damn, sis, did you eat the paint?
All right, I'm about to play the video, guys. 1 second.
How important is your relationship with God?
That's the number one thing on the board. My belief system is crazy. My first word was hallelujah.
That's a hard word to say.
It's not a word. It's the highest praise.
Come on.
Anybody can grow up in church and just turn away from the church.
I see it all the time.
So they were like very religious. He'd do certain things to put fear in our hearts. It made me tune everything out.
And listen to him only.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song?
Oceans.
Yes.
I practiced speaking tongues on something that like sent me there. Okay. You can tell when you're away from him.
What's that feel like when you feel like you're away?
Like I abandoned him and then now I'm crying because I can feel it. We had spiritual warfare until God comes back.
Faith is one thing. Revelation is another thing. There's a revelation that you know. God is never going to create a life for you where he's not necessary. He's going to do whatever it takes to get you to do that if that's what it takes to get you. That heaviness is what kind of draws us closer to him. Nothing else takes it off. He's the only one that He's the only one that can do it. He interested in a relationship with God?
Well, he loved God. He just... It's like I can pull that out of him because it's really him.
It's already in there.
Yeah,
it's
it is.
In there.
It's in there. It's just that bitch needs to just be lit up by the right motherfucker. God will send for you. Like I feel like he sent me to him to pull that out of me. That nigga covered. People done turned on me, but it wasn't because of them. What was inside of them that couldn't stand next to me. I'm always sad.
No, you're not.
Chrisean.
I am.
I don't want you to say sadness, life and death is in the power of the tongue. It's just a burden. He's trusted you with that empathy and that compassion. When the prophet rejoices, the people are sad. And when the people are sad, the prophet is rejoicing. Like there are seasons where people, I feel like, who are more spiritually connected to God can feel a heaviness that maybe everybody else doesn't really feel. We feel that. And so while everybody else seems like they're just going around having a good time, we are able to see something that they don't see. Yes.
Spiritually aligned. That's why you have to take care of yourself first so that you can take care of everybody else.
Be interested in a relationship.
Amen.
I so love
that.
And it really speaks to her personality and her wisdom. Like she was younger then, she was 2 or 3 years younger and was talking like that. So you know that she's matured in her spirit. You know, nobody's perfect. She's going to grow along the way. But that's what I'm saying. I'm so excited for the Angela Yee interview and the Angel Reese interview because I know that we're going to get the opportunity to see the more mature her answer questions.
What's she say
about her?
Okay.
I think you echoing again, Misty. There's an echo.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, in your tribulation.
But yeah, I'm excited for the interviews that are coming because we're gonna get a huge insight as to what, you know, what she's evolved, who she's evolved to at this time. Like we're gonna get some good answers. So definitely excited for that. Definitely excited for you know, just getting some insight into what day is the Angela Yee interview. I don't know. I do know that next Thursday, Angel Reese. No, Angel Reese.
No, Thursday is Angel Reese.
Yeah, that's Angel Reese's Thursday. I don't know when the Angela Yee one is. So let's just make sure we are keeping an eye out on that because I'm definitely doing a full review on that.
Yes, we need to know when. Y'all all need to let us know because I be at school doing these classes and stuff, and sometimes I'll be absent, but I need for y'all to blow that up so I can be in tune, set time from away from the schoolwork and stuff, because I want to know. I want to know when it's live or what, not live, but when they post it. I do not want to miss it. Sorry, and I'm depending on y'all. Yes, that I can use that as my me time. Hello.
Amen to that.
Yep,
make sure you follow
I'm excited. So I'm gonna keep
here.
you guys posted. I'm definitely gonna, as soon as I find out, I'm gonna post it on Instagram. Y'all already know that. And then after that, then we'll just get into it. And W Bravo, I know we briefly discussed it last night, but I'm real proud of Bravo for real for this. I don't know, you know, if what him and Sadie got going on, you know, played a part in this, but I think that it did, but not the way that people think. People are thinking that, oh, he's only doing it because he's mad at Sadie. No, because he's mad at Sadie, now he can do what he's been wanting to do, is how I feel. That's just my opinion.
Or maybe Sadie's mad at him because of what he's doing. Nobody ever thought of that.
That too. Clock it. Clock it.
Clock
Clock it. Come on,
Maybe
voice of
that's the
reason.
problem. Maybe that's the problem because birds of a feather flock together. And maybe it was a discussion where he was like, no, this is what I'm gonna do. And maybe that's what triggered the problem, not the other way around. Maybe it's not because they had a problem, now he's looking after his son. No, maybe because he officiated, I'm gonna be there for my kid, that's why they have the problem. I'm just saying.
At any event, the kid, both parents, when y'all people decide to have kids, let me tell you something. When people, and I have kids, and I used to work as CPS. I worked in adoptions. I worked in you make them, we take them. I worked in investigations, so I worked on both ends. Ultimately, when we decide to have kids, we have to make decisions what's best for the kids, and that's what a lot of people forget. They go based off what they're going through, what he did, what she did, how they feel. Ultimately, the most important thing is the kid safe? What's in the best interest for the kids? And when parents are making these decisions, I don't give a damn about the parents. I mean, of course I care if the parents are safe, but the parents need, as long as the kid is safe and the kids is being provided for, they should be spend time with both parents, unless it's a safety issue. But if we can rule out what the hell safety is, if the mother's not endangered, if the child is not endangered, and there's no abuse or allegations, then both parents should be allowed to make equal decisions and should see the kids. There's no, oh, if he didn't do this, oh, if she didn't do that, oh, I don't care about all of that, to be honest with you. Y'all should, and to be honest, y'all should both come to, if there's no issues of safety, then y'all should be able to come together without getting the courts involved.
Yeah, for
Without
sure.
getting the
Because
courts
you
involved.
shouldn't want
Yeah,
them in your business because they're just going to make it
I
harder.
was
They're
I
just
was
going to
about
make
to
it
say they
harder.
just make
Right,
it
without
worse.
getting the
Yep.
courts involved. They don't necessarily need to be involved. And it really, because then it goes back into birthrights and all of this other bull. It really, you know, and we don't even want to go down that conversations. But let's get it together, folks. Come on now.
Yeah, and I was just about to say, it seems like every situation that goes on in the sector, I can relate to. I've experienced. I've had some type of
Mhm.
situation with it. So that's how you
Yep.
know.
I
Like,
think that's why we correlate with what happens in this sector so well, because it speaks to so many of our own lives, right? So we all see a little bit of ourselves in Chrisean. We all
Yeah.
see a little bit of ourselves in certain situations that are presented publicly. And I think that's what makes it a lot easier for us to recognize where things are going to go and how things may play out. And it makes it easier for us to sit down and have this roundtable discussion about it because we all can relate to each and every story in one way or another.
And
Yeah. And
these guys need to understand you don't want nobody in your life that's not a part of your kid that don't want you with your children. Like that is like a red flag that this person is truly not for you. If you don't want me to be a part of my kid's life, then I don't want to be with somebody that don't want me to be a part of my kid because people are going to come and go. Your kids are going to be there forever. So I'm glad he took that step.
Yeah, that's a
I
darkness right there.
congratulated him. Yes, I congratulated him on Sis Page, and many other women did as well because it is important. This is why there is a lot of mental health running around because of these voids that's not being filled by a mom or a dad. So who wants
mm-hmm.
to be connected to anybody who did like that's straight darkness, like Sis
It's
said. It's straight
abandonment.
darkness. Come
It's
on.
abandonment. And then with the fathers and the mothers, these kids are being raised, and then they have all these issues, and then we're expecting them to go out into society and to function as adults when they have all these childhood issues and to function as normal adults. And guess what? A lot of black people, brown people, they don't believe in therapy because it's been embedded in them. Oh, don't go to therapy. So there is a lack of people getting therapy. We need to talk about that. That needs to be a roundtable. Why are we not seeking therapy? It's becoming a little bit more prevalent now, but there's still a lack of black and brown and there's a lack of BIPOC, black indigenous people of color who are not seeking therapy for generational trauma and for trauma. And so when the fathers are not there or the mothers are not there, there's an absence. And then we're expecting or trying to figure out why they have these issues. And then they get into these relationships, i.e., Jonathan getting into a relationship with Chrisean, having all these issues from his mother, who had issues with her father and with her mother, and the cycle continues.
Amen. I was gonna say that.
Come on now.
Amen. He needs more than just the Lord to touch him. He needs to physically, um,
Being there.
faith without works is dead. He needs
Come
to
on now.
physically get counseling for the trauma that he has suffered. And whether he wants to acknowledge it publicly or not, that's something that needs to happen
Mm-hmm.
so that his relationship with Chrisean and Chrisean Jesus and anybody else for that matter that's attached to him to be successful, because there is a lot of hurt, a lot of pain. Like Chrisean has already said, there's a lot of hurt and pain across it all with the whole entire family, her side, his side, and counseling is needed for the roots to be dug up so that you can go ahead and build a foundational family. So yeah, I love the fact that, Prashan is talking to him about Christ, and from what his mom said, he knew Christ from when he was younger. So we know that once a child has already received Christ, if they stray, they shall come back. So that's awesome. But I do think he needs to get some type of counseling.
He does need the counseling, but he needs to, just because you know of him, that don't mean you know him. So that personal relationship may need to be developed.
And I feel like he loves that part about Krishan, that she loves
Exactly.
God and she talks about him the way she talks about him, because he wants to get to know who that God is. But
Exactly.
also
I agree.
he drains her in that area. As Christians, we can become drained by
Mhm.
people that are of the secular state. He needs to really get himself together, and he really needs to surrender as well for him and her to work. Like she said, they're unequally yoked right
Ooh,
now. And that's why she's celibate, and that's why she's single, and she ain't thinking about nobody because she ain't doing nothing. She said she ain't playing with her kitty cat because she told everybody quit masturbating, quit, having sex, and quit drinking and quit doing all that and try to work on your cussing because she still cuss. But that's something that she working on. And I get it, you know what I'm saying? But she said that we are unequally yoked, and that's why we will not be able to be where we need to be. And she want a man that loves the Lord.
yes. Oh, send me that because I ain't see that.
It
Somebody
was in a
post.
stream.
I
It
ain't
was in the
see that
stream.
one.
It was yes, and yeah.
I
She
ain't
said
see that one.
she want a man that loved the Lord. Yes, she do. That's what she said.
Oh
I
my
will have to
lord.
find it and send it to you. I don't even
Huh?
know. Is this Maddie? Is this Marty?
No, this is the real mahogany, aka Shatika Monique.
Am I following you on Instagram? I think I
I
probably am,
don't
because
know.
I'm stalking all of y'all.
I'm the real mahogany. Hot tea, hot chocolate. I follow a lot of y'all. If y'all all for Kashawn, I'm following all of y'all. Mm.
I
I'm
could
Miss
send you the
Misty
clip because
underscore CEO.
the clip is from the stream, like she said. I could get you the clip if you
Thank
follow me.
you. I appreciate
Just
you.
DM me and say it's me who
I
want the
can't even
clip,
tell
and
who's
I'll
talking.
send
Who's
it.
talking?
This is Krishan the
Krishan
icon.
the icon.
Okay, Krishan.
Hmm.
Let me do
Yeah,
it again.
Krishana Icon. I think she got it on hers. I think you got it on your page when she said that.
I
Didn't you?
do.
Didn't you post that?
Absolutely. I
Yeah, she
do.
posted it.
Amen.
I liked it.
Yes.
Uh
She
huh.
she definitely did say that. She definitely said that. So Um, yeah, she said they connected by flesh, spirit to spirit. She said sometimes, but she said that's when she came with, we unequally yoked. So I just pray
Hmm.
that it gets there. And I wanted to say earlier, I kept trying to say it. Shout out to the people who have been reposting them. I see you guys out there. That's what's up. That's very uplifting for her. I know that, she likes to see old videos of her and him So shout out to y'all. I really like to see that. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too.
I think all of y'all do a wonderful job. Okay, I'm
Thank
sorry. Go
you.
ahead.
No, it's okay. One thing we forgot to I didn't get to talk about was the I'm gonna pull up Hollywood Unlocked. We're gonna go over some of their posts. So let me see. But I wanted to talk about the lawsuit and what Soulja Boy said with Blueface and the baby mama. People are so slow; they don't understand that the reason why they won is because Blueface and them didn't even respond. So it was like by default. So just because somebody win a lawsuit don't mean they gonna get paid. I don't know why people think that. There's so many ways around that, and unfortunately, he has a team full of people that know how to do that. So trust and
And then
believe.
he never said that he was the baby father. He said that he knocked her off while she was pregnant. So y'all lied on that end. Y'all put words in his mouth. He never
I
said
think he
that
did say
he
that
was
that
the
was
baby.
my baby. He did. He did. He did. He definitely did.
Oh, I ain't hear
He
it. I
did.
ain't I ain't hear that. I ain't hear that, chocolate. But I know he did say I knocked her off while she was pregnant.
Here go the tweets. He said, came straight from his baby mama mouth. My D is bigger than yours. Ha ha ha. I got Soulja baby mama in album mode. Then he said, ask her about it, and when she do that little funny smirk, these do, you'll know it's true. I hit your baby mama already, Soulja. Ask her who performed better. I ain't never told one lie. He naming all the people he got songs with. He don't even know me and his baby mama made a whole album.
But Jack Edie, we
Oh
saw
no, far back. What happened? We get to John Morant. Anyway, she won a defamation lawsuit. And Soulja Boy responded, send that money, boy. You balling, you got it right. Boy, I can't wait till Blueface get out. For real. I can't. We're gonna have so much fun with the
Oh,
internet.
yes, I cannot. Just
We
to
might
address
not. We're
Soulja
gonna be
Boy,
probably
yeah.
mad too. I don't put it past them. I don't put it past him that he gonna act out on everybody. So just be prepared for when he get out to be, whatever y'all gonna
The
do. Because I'm not
circus is
about to be
back
up
in
here in
session.
it and Karen. I'm gonna log off. Some things I'm not gonna cover, and I'm just gonna mind my business and stay offline for those days and just be in the bushes because I ain't gonna be able to deal with it if it
He
gets too
said the
left.
bushes.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to
Because let me
to
say
deal with it if it
something.
get too left. For real.
Let me
I'm
say
the
something.
Hey sis, hit the link.
He not doing real time. Why I say that is because he got money on his books. He can eat whenever he want to eat. My husband told me they was eating steak, they was eating filet mignon, they was eating baked potatoes and sour cream. So he's not really like in there
That's why he
doing
gained all that
like that
weight.
hard time. Yeah, he's not doing all that hard time like that. So he ain't nothing gonna humble that nigga until he really hit rock bottom, real rock bottom. Maybe when he see his little girl's face or see his kid's face or something like that, maybe because I've seen men soften up when they realize that, dang, I do got my kids and I want to spend time with my kids. So let me act right because I missed out on so much. Because them kids, when you go in jail, you come back out, and them kids about tall as you be feeling some kind of way. Like, damn, I messed up. So I'm hoping that humble him. But right now, I don't feel like he's going to be completely humble because he eating filet mignon. He's got, he watching TV. He's got his tablet. He can watch his wife do whatever she want. Well, she said she ain't married, but he can watch Chrisean do whatever she, on the thing. He can have his little bras calling and all of that. He's not doing no real time. He just can't run the streets right now. So I don't know
But
if
that's what's
anything is really
killing him.
humbling him.
But you know what? What's gonna really, really humble Jonathan? That's is how you get at him is what Chrisean is doing. That's why I was like, she don't take him back just yet. Wait for him to come out, Sean. Wait for him to come out. Cause that's when you're gonna see them true colors. Right now, he's gonna tell you what you want to hear, boo. Wait for him to come out.
Now I
And
don't
I
100%
love
agree.
that
I
for
do
him.
not. I do not. I do not. I do not. I do not. I don't 100% agree. I think that he has really understood and realized too a lot about who has his back and things like that.
I agree
So
with that.
I think that he
Yeah, that
is.
part, yeah.
It's a mixture. It's a
I,
mixture of things.
Yeah,
But I think
it
correct.
is Brittany, but it is Brittany. I believe he found out who really has his back. But that flesh is gonna be weak when he come out. He gotta come back
But we
out.
don't know that. We don't know. You
Brittany,
can,
he gonna
don't
You
speak
don't
it
know.
over
And,
him.
and I
I'm
don't want to
Don't
saying,
put it
speak
out there.
that over
I'm
him. Don't
praying for
even
him.
do it.
Let me just say that. I'm
Don't
praying.
even do it because
yes,
that's your
I'm
opinion.
yeah,
Honestly,
this is
we
my
yeah,
don't
that's
know
our
opinion.
what
opinion.
I'm
God's
praying.
gonna
I
do.
am
We don't know what
praying.
He gonna do. We
I'm
don't know what He gonna
praying.
do
Yeah.
because
I'm
I've
praying
seen
for
a lot
him,
of
I'm gonna
and
change
speak
I'm
light
praying
over
for
over
him,
them.
time.
and
I'm
I'm gonna say that he has seen a different light in there, and he's been exposed to a side of himself that he didn't know existed. Because regardless of what we see him playing around with, he's had to practice a certain amount of discipline. And I believe that to a certain extent, we're going to see a different Blue when he comes home. And I want to speak that light over him,
I
that we're
pray.
going to see
And I'm
Yeah.
that
about to say,
he
like, right,
understands that.
like how we are supporting Chrisean's journey, right, and what she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
She's not gonna be 100% changed all the way along the way. She's gonna make mistakes and slip up too. So I expect the
Amen.
same for both. You know, so
Mm-hmm.
we it just gotta be the same energy across the board because nobody's better or bigger than the other person. They both be messing up. They both be messing up. So that's why
I
I'm
agree.
rooting for them both because I know that there is room for growth for both of them. Chrisean has a lot of things about herself that she has admitted that she's working on changing and trying to make a better decision and better decisions and thanking people for being around her that are now helping her make better decisions. That right there is taking accountability, saying, hey, I know I messed up in the past. I know I made some bad decisions, but now I'm moving forward and trying to make better decisions. But then everybody said, oh, she let Blueface interrupt her while she was working, and that was being this and that and that and that and that and that. She was messing up then. So that's what I'm saying. They're going to slip up along the way. You got to understand what they're up against. They don't got the worldly things that we have, the normal worldly things. They have not only the worldly things, they got the fame and the money and the industry. Bigger demon.
And the scrutiny. They also have the scrutiny
That too.
that
A
we
lot of
don't
people's
suffer with.
opinions, and they're human. They're both human. And I just, because I know they love each other, because you can see it both ways.
I see that.
I'm
Clearly.
them being able to overcome the obstacles, whether it's just to be co-parents, because they got to get along to some extent in order for their child to have the proper love from both parents. Because if they don't get along and they don't like each other and they're on good terms, he's not going to be around often. He's not going to be saying the nicest things. She's not going to be receptive to the things that he's saying. She's not going to respond with a prayer, like, so you got to understand what they're both up against. And I get it. And I'm just rooting for them. And I don't want to speak it into
I
the
feel like this
atmosphere because he might be
Right. This is my thing.
feel
I
like this.
know that they love each other very deeply. They have a love, and I heard her say, it's lust and it's this, but I also believe it's way more than lust, right? At some point, they're spiritually connected for a reason because people put certain things into the air.
Yeah,
God puts us together for a
exactly.
reason, right? So I'm going to speak light over it. Do I want them to be together? Yes, but I want her to get the best version of him that exists. That's what I want. If he makes her happy, I want to see her happy because I love and support her. So I want to see her happy. And if her happiness is with him, then I want to see her with him. But I want to see him as the best version of himself that he can possibly be for her.
I agree.
And for himself. So I'm going to speak the light over him because I want to see him with her because he makes her happy. And I'm happy seeing her happy. So I just want him to be the best him he can be for her, for his child with her, for his children with Jaden. I want him to be the best version of himself and also for his mama, because maybe him being a better version of himself will make his mother look at that and say, well, shit, I need to be a little better too.
That will require Karlissa to take accountability and to do a lot of work.
We're not even going to talk about what she got to do because she's not ignorant. She a little slow.
But
She a
this
little
is what
off,
we
but
said.
she's
No,
not.
She
Karlissa's
said
not even, she's not even slow. She is very strategic. She knows what's going
no,
Calculating.
she's in
She's
like this all her
calculating.
She's
life. So
calculated.
You
That's
guys,
what
let each other speak because everybody can't speak at the same time.
Calculated
That's a
is
little, it's starting to get a little crazy because soon as
yeah.
somebody's speaking,
Okay.
somebody else interjects and it's like we can't all speak at the same time. So I'm gonna let everybody get this out and then I'm gonna clear the stage and leave the content creators up and allow other people to come up, because I also don't want, and I'm not, and this is in no way to bash nobody or be mean, because I love all of y'all, but I don't want just one opinion being the loudest on the platform and then everybody assuming that that is what the narrative is or how everybody feels, even though they know that it's not everybody saying this one thing. But if we're here steady allowing the supporters to just stay on the stage and say whatever they feel constantly, it comes off wrong to the listeners and the viewers, because they're thinking like, okay, this is obviously what they're pushing because this person is constantly getting their point out. So everybody has different opinions about this. Even I do. Some of us may agree in one point and then disagree in the next point. So everybody has the right to hit the link and come up and say how you feel and get your opinion out, because at the end of the day, everybody has different standards. We're all at different stages in life. A lot of you ladies are more mature and have experienced more due to age and wisdom. And we're talking about two young kids, you know, like they're kids to us, to me, and I'm 35. So I can imagine if you're older than me, how young you see them as or whatever. So I just say for that reason, that's why so much grace has to be given, because they're not done. God is not done with them yet. They're not done. He's not even done with us. We've surpassed their age. So with everything that they're up against, it is not going to be so clean and cut and easy to navigate through these things that they're going through. Now, does that mean we're up here saying, Chrisean, go through the Richter with them? It don't matter. Be stressed out and this, that. I'm not saying that, because I don't want to see her go through that either. But I do know that at the end of the day, they both got to work on themselves in order to be able to love each other, because they got to work. She got to be able to provide to him the things that he is looking for in a woman. He has a high standard of what he expects a woman to do while he doing whatever he wants to do. So you got to be willing to be that type of woman when you're with a man that has standards too, just like as a woman. When we have standards, a man expects us to be, you know, we expect our man to be like this, that, and that, and that. So it's, you know, it's a love language. They have to come together. She already said they got the chemistry down pat. She already said they got you know, the lust part down pat, and the spiritual part is up and down, up and down. But once they come together in that area, then they're going to be undefeated. But it's he's being tugged at. He's being used in ways, you know, that he doesn't want to be used, and some days her as well. So at the end of the day, there's a lot of learning that they're going to have to do themselves in order to change and get better with each other, or they may not even be meant for each other. We don't know. We don't control the story and the narrative. We just don't.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was well said. I don't have to say no more, because that's exactly the point that needs to be made, that they gonna do what they need to do to figure out them lives for themselves. And if we could put them under the blood and completely under the blood and continuously pray for his surrendering and her stand on task, and for her insanity and her sanctification, they're gonna be all right. And because we are saints and because we are true believers, we can push them to God just by prayer. So let's continuously do that. Thank you, Hot Chocolate, for having me up today. And I catch y'all on the back end, because I love y'all. And thank y'all with that good old
I
content.
appreciate it.
All right, now y'all stay
Definitely
good.
appreciate it. I'm so excited about it all. You know, I just hope the best for them, and I think they're gonna be fine, you know, either way at the end of the day. So it's good to, you know, just be able to see the changes that we see now, because even hearing them on the phone, right? When we heard him on the phone, we got to hear the real Blueface. You guys got to remember, we ain't never really heard them talk like that behind the scenes. Whether he knew he was on speaker or not, half of the time he really didn't, you know? So he was really expressing his love. Let me go and play some of those clips, matter of fact, because I have some of them lined up and I got sidetracked. So let's get back to the content. let's get back to the content.
He called her mamas, which she loves. When he called her mamas, he said,
And
"I
she was
love
calling
you
him
too."
papas, and that's when I
Yep.
knew. Yep.
She loved that
And
mamas.
let me just touch on something real quick when I was speaking about how Blueface can help change his mother. And I know that people think, oh, she's so old, she's setting her ways. Listen, I'm outside. And I watched my son change his life. And I realized, you know what? In order for him to stay on that path of what he's doing, that I'm so proud of him, I also have to be on that walk with him because I'm his mother. And my only job as a mother is my child. Without my child, I'm not a mother, right? So sometimes the things we think, excuse me, may be impossible are 100% possible through God, because there is not a miracle that God can't handle. And if God speaks to Karlissa and she doesn't listen, that's her. But I believe that God can make anything possible. So he may come home and be a better person. And she realized, in order to keep any kind of relationship with my son, I have to be better also. So let's not cast the light someplace where we think that something is not possible, because everything is possible through God.
Get in the link, get in. I can't even talk right now. Let me get the content pulled up. So these are some clips from the stream with Tylil. This was them dancing. I thought this was tacos. They so silly. So
But I
here's a
just love to
part of
see
the
her having
call.
fun.
Shout out to you all like that. She got the content.
Bitch, your little cute ass girl. Yeah.
You not miss me. Shut the fuck up. What is the deal? What's up with you? What do you want? Guys, you be faking. Like, what?
Yeah, I guess my time is read out. What I'm thinking,
Cause you just on the phone just talking shit. Oh, excuse me.
See, I'm talking shit.
Yeah.
I ain't talking what I say. I ain't talking shit.
Wait, what? What's this? Ground beef. It's not ground beef. Oh, you want me to get another one? What'd you say? It is ground beef. You said it's not the right one. You can pick up that shit though.
So you gonna follow me back or what?
Why am I following you again?
So every day follow all the niggas. The fuck, you wanna see what the fuck is going on?
I don't want to see what's going on with you though.
Okay.
What? It be breaking my heart. You crazy. What's on the drip? Huh? Hi. What'd you say? What'd you say?
Bitch, your little cute ass girl. Yeah.
You not miss me. Shut the.
So let's talk about the clip. I thought that was so funny. Somebody hit the link, guys. Come up and let's talk about the clip. So he missed her. He wanted her to follow him. She asked him why. Why you want me to follow you? The link is pinned if you want to come up. But she basically was like, why you want me to follow you? He was like, the same reason you following all them other niggas. Because you want me to get, you want to see what's going on. She was like, but I don't want to see what's going on with you though. Like he acting dumb, like she want to see all that, what's going on his page. He know what it is. I don't know why these follows is so important to him. Like, boy, miss me. Think that's so funny. Y'all still here or no?
We here, mama.
I'm
You
still
talking?
here.
I'm
You
listening.
talking. You know how we
You
do.
saying what we would say, so it ain't no need to interrupt you.
It's one mic. When you talking, we listening,
All of a sudden.
No, ma'am. Don't
What
kill
the
me.
hell?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
What the hell?
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell, cat? What the Hello Kitty?
Not the Hello Kitty. I'm weak.
When
So
she
that was
gave it
funny
to
to
him like
me.
that. I love when she gave it to him like that because he needed that. It's another clip that when he kept talking about, oh, she was doing this, and she was like, nigga, let's talk about what you doing. I caught you in the DMs with. I was like, yes, Chrisean, get on him. She said, stop talking about me and talk about what you did. I love that clip.
Because
I
people
know
love.
Rada probably
Yep.
got that. She
People
flipped
love to
in the
talk about.
supermarket.
Amen. Because people
Yeah,
love to
that was
talk about
funny. The
what you
supermarket
did.
was the best part of it all. Here
It
goes
was a
another clip from
kiki.
it. And shout out again to you all like that. She got the content, guys.
Let me see what you got on.
You know what I got on? Huh? Come play. Huh?
I said I like that shit.
Yeah. Just wearing baggy stuff. Huh?
So this people for the occasion, so
Boy. What is that supposed to mean? Huh? That's not that type of occasion.
Oh, that's what I said. That's right for the event.
Yeah, but you saying it like you told me to, like, boy.
That's the best part about the shit. I'm coming. Let me see what you got on.
You know what I got on?
That's funny. You want to see what she got on. Boy, bye. That was funny. Here's
Like you rock a mama. You're too fun. The baby here is all that. That's what look good. You see? Like you rock a mama. You're too fun. The baby here is all that. That's what look good. You Look at Rocket Mama. You're too fun.
That's funny. So I'm gonna start ending it soon. So I'm gonna just show a couple more clips. So this was the type, her name Kiana. It's Kiana. This was the hairstylist that linked up with Chrisean, and here's the backstory.
This is crazy. And she just did her big one with Ty. Let me see your hair tie. And remind you, I don't know a Kiana. All I know is from Tanisha. Like basketball, like for real. But it really warmed my heart up when I just seen her and we just hugged it out. Like that was crazy. But anyway, tune in. Check out her page. She do bomb wigs. I can't wait to show y'all what I got going on. Well, y'all gonna see me. It's coming. It's coming. I just don't like announcing what I'm doing, but yeah, that part. Sure, this is crazy. And she just did her big one with Ty. Let me see your hair tie. And remind you, I don't know a Kiana. All I know is from Tanisha, like basketball, like.
So that was just dope to
real.
me that, she went to get her hair done. Like I said, God is moving, and then he's been moving a lot lately. So just to rekindle a relationship with someone that you had from when you guys were in high school, just on some hair stuff, and then you guys been together for days. So she took her with her on all her little streams and stuff. So I thought that was dope. That's a huge opportunity for the girl as well. So that was dope. I like that for her. And that about sums up, everything. I think we discussed everything. We talked about everything. Everybody talked about everything. You think that we hit everything and kind of got a good overview?
I don't think we missed anything. I think
I don't think we
hit
missed anything either.
Yeah, I think
we definitely got a lot in on this one. So I love that.
Yeah, shout out to you for having me.
What'd you say?
11 o'clock. I said, shout out to you for having me up at 11 o'clock and talking to people. Because even if I'm up at 11, I am not coherent enough to talk to people. So shout out to you. Shout out to my sister.
Yeah, shout out to y'all too for making me show up as well at 8 a.m. my time. Because, baby, that was hard to get up out the bed on a Saturday at 8 a.m. I ain't even going to hold you.
Oh, baby, at 8 a.m., y'all had to do it without me. I'm not even I'll catch the replay.
Goes to show you how much I love you. So shout out to everybody that supported the channel with the super chats, with the super stickers. We're definitely going to be wrapping it up. I appreciate you, ladies. I'm going to end us off with the song to give everybody a chance to support the channel with a super chat before we close out. So let's get the music. Hit the like button, guys. Run the likes up as well. And we're going to end it here. And I love all you ladies. Thank you for coming up. You guys have a good day. I'm going to end it with the song.
Everybody have a blessed day. I want y'all to do something better today than y'all did yesterday. I'm proud of everybody in the chat. W-chat, W-mod,
Don't you see? Living true, but every sip so free. Got the documents, got the receipts. Every story she completes. Grab your tea, it's a hot topic spree. Sipping truth with a side of glee. Box of chocolates, sweet and neat. Hot tea's here, take your seat.
Thank you.
Every headline's caught in her gaze. Sipping slowly, sharing in a maze. No detail slips past her sight. Casting light in the middle of the night. Grab your tea, it's a hot topic spree. Sipping truth with a side of glee. Box of chocolates, sweet and neat. Hot tea's here, take your seat. When the kettle's on, you know it's real. Stories unfold, secrets she'll reveal. Covering the hot topics with flair. With every pour, you're more aware. Grab your tea, it's a hot topic spree. sipping truth with a side of glee. Box of chocolate, sweet and neat. Hot tea's here, take your seat.